before the episode had come out.
What?
Everyone, like, when the episode came out, he's looking for a calculator. Everyone's freaking out.
What?
It's crazy.
That's good.
It was probably
media
just,
integration.
Yeah, exactly. It was
Oh, it
just
was definitely.
And then they asked Alex Hirsch about it, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know anything about Reddit." No.
So Alex Hirsch is the creator?
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
He started off producing a little bit of Phineas and Ferb. I think he did like 2 episodes, and he voiced a character on it.
Okay.
And then he started
Phineas
Fish
and Ferb.
Hooks. Have you heard of Fish Hooks?
I did see that.
That's where he had a major work, and then he's like came up with this whole thing of we need to approach it like Disney needs an Adventure Time sort of deal.
Yeah, that's it. Like, and that's exactly what it is. Like, Gravity Falls is 100% the Adventure Time deal. And like it's interesting because just that's the answer that Disney had for it, and it reminds me a lot of Regular Show. It's got a lot of that 80s nostalgia in it.
Except Regular Show, I can't really sit through.
I mean, I can't sit through it in like big chunks. Like Gravity Falls and Adventure Time really capture my imagination. I get really into them.
Doesn't keep me good. It's like sort of like Beavis and Butthead trying to be, I think.
No, come on, man. Hashtag come on, Kieran, man. Let's be real for a second. That is not fair. Beavis, okay, I just don't like Beavis and Butthead. That's my whole point about that. So if you compare a show that I don't mind to Beavis and Butthead, I'm probably not going to respond to that. Live now. Give me the live events, bruh. I need to edit them, y'all. Y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, yo, you there. Why you come over here sucking? Great. Okay. As always, we have chat up, but it'll never work. So tweet at us. You can either use hashtag RetroCast because it's on the bottom of the screen and that's like so simple, or
yeah, do that.
I mean, yeah, or at us. I was gonna say, or directly to us.
Yeah, they can do that too.
Both are good. Both good options.
Both will probably get to us.
Yeah, both will probably get to us.
I think from 14 episodes in, there's something we've realized, and that's that chat's never going to work.
Chat worked once.
It worked
There's that one time that we got super hype about it.
Yeah, early on. I think it was like episode 4. I'm like, oh, it's working.
Oh my god,
and it worked, I think, for a couple of comments, and then they showed up, and they just what's going on?
I think it's because we're on Australian internet. It's not good. So, like, updating a live chat room is not necessarily easy for the for our internet to handle while it streams out terrible 720p quality. So, like,
I mean, like, that's real time enough. You can get to us on Twitter.
Exactly. We're gonna have Twitter. We'll have Twitter sitting there. I'm not going to tweet out because no one favorites or like even sees that tweet that I send out. I don't think.
This iconic tweet of the show.
Oh, the one that takes me half an hour. All right, I'll do it because it takes half an hour. But I'm just not going to take it as seriously or stress out over it ever again because it's not worth it. What I am going to start doing though is posting in Watch This Game because that's where our community is and that's where the people. That's where the people are. And this guy, jeez, Jason Whiting, straight off the bat. No, he's not coming. Jason.
What do you do?
He said no to the cast.
No. No one ever says no. People just ignore it.
They just don't show up.
Oh, well.
I should probably check if our input is set over to the proper input. It is. I was lucky. I didn't even have to pretend. I didn't have to, like, prove to anyone that I fucked that up. Because I didn't fucking it up. Okay, so we got a great show today. It's really good. I'm freaking exhausted again. Jason Whiteling, I'm disappointed. Very disappointed in your attitude.
Weather update. Like, we've had a cold snap, so all of a sudden it's just decided it's going to be nice and temperate and just like...
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
Really good weather.
It's been good. Where's the double adapter for these headphones I put down somewhere? Where's this double adapter that I moved and messed up the placement of? Oh well. That's just gonna be another few weeks before we get that back. Yeah, no, it's a cold snap. We got good weather.
Summer's gone.
I'm freezing at night and I'm waking up at like 5 in the morning shivering because I don't have the appropriate blanketage. Australia's weird, guys. Australia's so dumb. I don't think we need headphones right now. So.
You realize you got a collection of keys in behind you?
No? What? What are you talking about?
Well,
I don't understand things. I don't know nothing. Actually, those are decorations that I was going to use along the shelf. But yeah, no. They're really cool. I picked them up. Well, family picked them up at a garage sale and were like, "Hey, you like keys?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." You know it.
Keys.
They're cool, right? My thought was like, I can just put them up along the edges of this. That's a great design choice.
Kingdom Hearts reference or something.
It doesn't have to be a reference, I guess. But I guess. How do keyblades work? This is meant to be a handle. Right. Anyway, great show. February. Well, if it was a keyblade, you gotta hold it. Yeah, that's meant to be like a sword handle on the keyblade, right?
Isn't there? Oh, there's a thing that comes down in between it.
Yeah, and you can like hold it like a rapier almost. A rapier.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Hold on a second.
Rewind it back. Oh, jeez. It's one of those days. I'm glad no one showed up yet. Save some face. Oh, my God. I put it on Facebook. I didn't even put it in my notes. I just put it straight on Facebook, and then no one said anything.
Do you ever message yourself stuff?
Yeah, all the time. I email myself more.
Have you ever chatted with yourself as well?
No.
There's like,
I mean, not unless I'm just sitting by myself. If I'm editing or something, I will just be like talking to myself like, "What the fuck is this shit, man?" I don't know.
I found
That's always
for the
good.
Nuzlocke we were doing for Pokemon, I found all my comments.
Yeah.
And it would be like, oh, blah, 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 this happened, because I was keeping track of it.
Yeah.
And then there's a point where I must have like left it for a bit, came back and read it. I'm like, oh yeah, dude, that's cool. I just heard that's cool back to myself.
That's awesome. I unpinned our Nuzlocke because like it hasn't been updated in a while, and we need to put more stuff up the top of the group that needs to be looked at. I figured because I was like, I can't pin other stuff now.
Has Chris actually finished it yet?
No, I don't even know what Chris is doing. Chris, like, it was in X and Y too. Like, I tried to fight Chris. I tried to get him to thing, and he's like, "Oh, I don't have a team yet," and then it just never happened. And I'm like, well, that's your call. That's your thing. I always forget that pin posts are hidden on the phone. Fucking useless. Okay. Anyway, the tweet.
What are we chatting about?
Okay, we got intros. We do shout-outs. We're in that segment. I think, 2015, it's going to be the year of really working out the format of the podcast.
I mean, it takes 2 podcast episodes, I guess, before we can actually...
Yeah, I mean, it depends on our approach, because like we started doing it as a discussion place, I guess, and like a place that we can talk about the stuff that, like, because we were just doing Let's Plays before, so it was like hard to like discuss anything. So to me, the podcast was very much like a good outlet for that at first, and it has this format that sort of runs through it, but it's not like super consistent, I guess. You know what I mean? Like there'll be weeks where we just like are just hanging out, and again, that's like another thing that I sort of like about the show. I like that we can just like relax and hang out, and it's not like it's not like 10 minutes for this, 20 minutes for this, whatever.
It'd be cool to get it to that sort of a format.
Yeah, sure, but like that's practice, I think. Not like us being like, rein it in. I mean, we've got it down to like an hour and a half most times now, so like
we're doing good.
We're doing good, guys. Hey guys. I'm doing the podcast thing. You got any shout-outs to do while I share media everywhere? Social
Shout out to Replayability, who just posted a Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, Super Smash Bros. Battles are awesome.
Versus, and this was just 6 minutes ago.
6 minutes!
So
Replayability.
Replayability.
They're definitely not watching. They're just uploading videos. A lot of Mega Man fights.
Replayability is really doing the work. They've got lots of videos just all coming out.
How long are these Smash Bros. Fights? Yeah, they're just short little fights. That's cool.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that strategy. That's nice.
Mega Man versus Mega Man.
Shout outs to Game Mage, a new subscription on our list recently. I haven't made it there yet. I mean, yeah, everyone plays Worms apparently. We should play Worms. We really got to get on that.
Love Worms. We did.
No, but like with people.
Oh yeah.
Like fight community members and fuck them up. I mean, totally lose. Not ringers at all. I tried to be the master.
As you can tell from my tea and worms or whatever it was.
There you go. Yeah. That's a good example. I love that I just stopped typing the tweet. I'm like halfway through it. Like I literally he's like send it any second. And I just like
hey, we're doing that live podcast thing here. How about I take over from here?
I'm just not committal enough. Done. I could have tagged replayability and been like, yo, we saw your video 6 minutes ago. Yo.
First to see it. We can be first to watch it.
Oh my god, live on it.
Live.
We can stream it. Wait, no, we can stream it through the app.
Probably not a good idea.
Oh my god, no, we're not going to. Oh yeah, we're not going to do it. But what we are going to do is we can comment on it on the release on their Twitter and just be like, yo, we saw that.
We saw that live.
We saw...
I think it needs to be DAT. D-A-T.
Yeah. We saw that live.
Dude.
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 No one can replicate that voice. It's so fucking amazing.
Alex Hirsch does an amazing job.
It's cool that he's Seuss and
it's based off a guy called
Gravity Falls cast.
Did you know that?
Huh?
It's based off like a mate of his from uni called
That's
Jesus.
why he can do it. Yeah, and the guy, Seuss's name is Jesus. Seuss is like short for Jesus because he's Hispanic. Oh my god.
Crazy. And
I love that show.
The guy,
I swear this podcast should just be like what we got obsessed with in the week. It should we should just abandon everything else and just talk about what we were doing over the week because that's like what it is anyway. Can we like retroactive? We're doing the news for 10 minutes and then we're just fucking going off on our rants.
I've forgotten. Oh yeah, Zeus was based on if Gravity Falls, so that's what we're talking about.
That later, sooner or later.
But I just wanted to
go for it. Go.
So Zeus was based on his friend called Jesus, who was at uni, and
that's awesome.
But he was sort of didn't know how old he was.
Okay.
And they're sort of like, how old is this guy?
Who is this? How old?
Kind of thought he was older than them all. They didn't really know. Sort of like that guy from uni that was at our uni, Matthew Hurst. That's
my girlfriend's roommate.
Really?
Yeah, I know that guy real well. Maddie.
You see the guy who drives the
Hursty
car? Yeah. No one knew I didn't know how old he was, and then he's like, "Oh, by the way, I'm like in my 30s or something crazy like that."
He's 28 or 20. He'd be about 30 by now.
And everyone's like,
"What? I know. He doesn't look. He doesn't look it. He shapes up nice. Shapes up good."
But anyway, and then this Jesus dude that Alex Hirsch's friend.
I thought you were referencing the fact that Hursty could like have the same laugh as Seuss, kinda.
Oh really?
I mean, I guess if you hang out with him a lot more and like at the house and stuff.
He's a pretty cool guy.
He's great.
Laughing like Seuss.
Oh, he's funny. Yeah, I like Matt. He called me up drunk one night because him and Steph and like my girlfriend and like that house were just having like a drinking night and watching movies and shit. And then like somehow he got my number out of my girlfriend's phone and called me up at like 11 at night. I was asleep and I was just like, hello? And he's like, Avi, what are you doing? Get over here, man. You fucking just like, come party, bro. Stop it. It's like, that's cool, man. And I've wanted to call him back super drunk for years. But I think I'm going to do it when I'm like 28. I'll do it when I'm 28 and be like, and because he'll be married with kids and shit by then. And I'll just be like, get over to whatever place I'm at. Shout outs to SAE.
Yeah.
Cool guys.
And then, so is their friend, Jesus, takes off his hat and they find out he's actually bald.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, no, we've seen Seuss without a hat. Okay.
Is he bald as well?
No, he's not. No. He's not, which is
How
good because that freaks me out.
And there's like all the pictures of Zeus.
All those growing up, aging.
Yeah. And there's like him like as a kid with this crazy hair, and then there's this picture on the back wall in the house.
I don't
and
even
it's him sort of posing. He's like doing like that sort of pose, like.
Oh, okay. That's totally Zeus. Anyway, look, we'll get to it.
Yeah.
There's a lot to talk about. I think we just decided then that we're changing the podcast to something we can actually do with our abilities. You'll see. Is that someone else telling us they're not coming to the podcast? You can just not come. For real, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck? Jacob Zapalak? I don't even know these people. They're not. Are they from the community?
What he's doing?
Are they from the community, or are they just trolling around the public stream page being like,
saying,
nope.
Naysayers.
No, I don't want to. Nope, not going there. No
way.
My name's Jason. I'm gonna go there. I'll put my profile picture as my wife. It's very sweet, but fuck you. For real. Anyway, all shout outs to Flaming Monocle. This was an amazing post this morning. Oh my fucking god. Have you read this yet?
No.
I read this like It came out at 8:02 this morning. Came out 40 minutes ago. Basically, Flaming Monocle has said, "Today I impeded the progress of a snail by moving it a whole 2 feet back along its trail." And I thought that was great.
Yeah,
I love Flaming Monocle's attitude. Shout out to Flaming Monocle and Rant-A-Hero.
At the front of my house, I got a sign that says snail crossing.
Oh, really?
Because this part of the driveway, there's always like a trail of snails.
That's adorable.
And I got a picture prepared. Like I grabbed a bunch of snails and I put it all over the sign so they'd like stick to it.
Yeah.
And then I took a picture and it said snail crossing. There's all snails on top of the sign. Snail tangent.
Snail tangent. Snailcast. It only took 12 episodes, but we got back to an animal. I get so nervous about sharing. Just kind of know. Just drink some coffee and pretend like I'm good at social networking.
Is there a mustache on both sides then?
There is a mustache on both sides. Did you see it in the webcam and on this side? Failstar might remember this from yesterday's stream. It was what I was sculling coffee out of while I was watching his stream. Shoutouts to Failstar. There you go. Big shoutouts to Sergeant Kenai. That dude honors me and us. I mean, I'm sure, but like speaking for me personally, it was like, that is a great episode of Darkest Dungeon, and it's like fun, and I like super engaged by that, and just honored that he would allow us to take up the mantle of the jester.
Cool.
Fuck you.
It is cool.
It is cool. It's really neat. Have you seen it yet?
No, you dropped a link, didn't you?
Yeah, I dropped the link. I dropped like, so I was like,
I'll pick up that link.
I'll pick it up. I think Chris already got it.
Link.
Sorry, only one per person. One per group.
And then it just goes dead link.
Yep, dead link goes to blue screen if you're on PC. If you're on a Mac, it goes gray screen. That's the Mac crash screen, right?
There's a blue screen on a Mac too.
Really?
Yeah.
I've only ever had gray screens when I've used it, and it's like it like slides down slowly, and then it's like error has occurred. You need to restart.
Used to blue screen.
Did he have something installed that would make it do that?
It's just that blue screen, and then you'd have to close it, and then open it back up again, then it would take the blue screen away.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's just a weird thing.
I swear I'm the only person that's had like a flawless run with these laptops. Yeah.
Yes.
Because we all bought them at the same time.
F3.
They were a deal with uni. Off. No, my T does that. Anyway, come on. This isn't important.
But F3 is one you never use. Who uses F3?
That's why it's loose. They skip down the blue. T, on the other hand, I think T just got loosened up by all the beer and coffee and stuff I've spilled in it over the years. I think maybe that's why mine's the only one that's still working.
Yeah.
Because it's like
it's a secret ingredient that no one tells you. You actually need to.
You gotta feed it.
Yeah, you gotta feed your Mac.
Gotta feed your Mac.
We're
gonna get all that hate. We're gonna get all the hate.
All the hate of Macs. The Mac abuse.
Don't. Come on, guys. It's 2014. Shut up. They're basically the same machines now anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm pretty sure my next computer is going to be a PC just because it's, like, cheaper.
I got a PC at home.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I had a PC and then it got outdated and I just didn't update it because I was at uni for so and stuff. I wasn't really playing games on it. I was playing a lot more Nintendo and shit. Nintendo and shit. Nice and adult for the kiddie show. But yeah, that was awesome. Everyone's really ecstatic about the Sergeant Kenai stuff. And yeah, it's just a good time. The new SpongeBob game is broken as fuck. I'm gonna get to that in the news. I just got a reply to a tweet I sent out at like 5 this morning. Gotta catch them all. That's like 7 EVs. It's not all of them.
Catch it. The evolution.
Yeah, you can't even do that.
Evolve them all.
What the? That sucks.
Yeah, it's just the EV games, GameSpot.
GameStop. Hold on. GameStop is the store. GameSpot is the website. Really? I think. Is that? Am I retarded? I don't live in the world.
No, GameStop Inc.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, GameStop. What's GameSpot then?
No one knows.
No one knows. Don't ask those questions, man.
Yeah, I was just showing it's like I clicked on loot because I want to see what some new loot is because I got some.
I'll shout out to Desran. I want to be in a party with him in Darkest Dungeon on Sergeant Kenai's series. Yeah. It's Desran's character and my character. Yeah, our character would be chilling. Our character's super like us. Like if you mashed us together into a psychotic kind of like minstrel, like stealth hero. Because like he was playing songs that reminded me of you and stuff, and then he's like weird and like artsy and like manic. So I was just like, he's a cool guy. It's appropriate, super appropriate, creative type. He got a flaw when he leveled up that was too attracted to corpses or something, like overly interested in corpses. So Sergeant Kino didn't send us to the brothel to calm down because he's worried we were going to get necrophiliac. Ooh. Anyway, go watch the video. It's really good. I liked it a lot. I thought it was fun.
I need to get some water.
I'm a little no-show as well. So, okay, look, Fraggle Rock. A Retroverse show.
Right, I'm ready.
You ready? Are you ready? Is that good? Can I send that?
Yeah, send that.
Great. I'm sharing. I'm so bad at sharing, guys. I'm not even fucking like funny about how bad at sharing I am.
Do you reckon they're doing the video game loop properly? Do you reckon they've got that down pat, or do you reckon like it's room for improvement?
What do you mean? What, sorry? Video game
loot.
Oh, loot, okay.
So like merch.
Hold on. I want to change this to talk time. Let's discussion topic. Well, change it around. Flip the script. Whoops.
Transition.
Okay. I don't know what I did there, but it was not correct. Talk time. Loot. Video game loot. That's a really good point. Because I mean, look, I love my loot. I love my plushes. I love them. They're so good. I've got all these little fun dudes. They're the best dudes. Why can't I hold all these imaginaries? Oh god, fuck Penelope von Schweitz. Oh my god, this is getting out of hand. Cyndaquil is the only one that kind of makes me a bit uncomfortable because his like fur is a bit too furry. Plush gun. The lowest third covers all of this. No one can see. Okay, so I love my shit. You know, like I like stuff. Sorry, gun. I'm sorry. This is just a prop. It's not a plush. I wish I had a plush gun. That'd be adorable. That'd be so funny. Like just a stuffed gun. Have you seen what is it? Ross from Game Grumps, like Robin Ninja's animation about Pokemon, and it's like the future of Pokemon, and the first Pokemon he gets is Bang Bang, and it's just a gun with like eyes on it. That. Yeah, I want that plushie. I want that gun with like eyes and a big smile on it plushie. Bang Bang. Bang Bang. I chose you. Bang Bang. Okay. Anyway, video game loot. Like I love it. I think it's good, but like doing it right is a very good point because like that shit right there that I'm seeing right now with Zelda wallets and stuff, it's like, do you want that? I don't know. I can't speak for other people too. Like the value of money changes from person to person, right? Like people value their currency in different ways. And if people want the Minecraft paper construction set, that's not up to me to be like, you could just play Minecraft. You know, that's up to them to be like, I want the physical Minecraft and I want to be able to display that or whatever and stuff. I want to identify with that kind of that product identity and stuff and like what Minecraft is. Because like identifying with Minecraft says a lot about you from the get-go, especially on like YouTube and stuff. Like it sort of like illustrates what kind of a person you are, I guess. You know what I mean?
Minecraft is like very much Lego and stuff.
And the way you play Minecraft really demonstrates interesting things about your personality and stuff, you know? Like, it really sort of... Minecraft's interesting because it's like it's one of the only true sandbox games. Like, it's one of the only true games that is, like, completely open-ended. Like, they call GTA a sandbox game, but in the end, GTA is
already manufactured.
Yeah, it's a collaboration of mechanics, you know what I mean? Kind of, like, and... Fuck, Minecraft is that too, but, like... I think everyone will get what I mean when I compare those two kind of definitions of sandbox. So... what Minecraft lets you do is sort of really define the genre of the game yourself, and then define like who you are within it, and that's why it's like interesting. That's so off topic. Right now I'm looking at Zelda socks.
Yeah, Zelda socks. They seem cool. A bit pricey though.
Yeah, $15 for Zelda socks. Okay, that's question of the day. I'm gonna rattle off some prices. We're gonna rattle off some prices. You pick the next one. Yeah, I did 15 for socks. Give me something else. Give me some other merch prices. And just sort of tell us what you think. Are they good? Are they bad? Are they cheaper where you live?
The only reason I'd buy a Zelda Monopoly was for the metal figures.
Yeah, metal figures. I hate. I have to have this conversation every time I work into a board game store or a geek culture store or anything. I fucking hate rebranded Monopoly. Fuck that shit. Play regular Monopoly. Make a real board game about the game. Make a Zelda board game where I get to quest across Hyrule and slay Ganon, and you get to like pick a race at the start. It's like an RPG fucking board game. It's amazing, and Nintendo makes $1 billion. That kind of stuff.
The price of it.
Oh,
$78. It's more than any game.
Yeah, that is literally. Well, it's about the price of an Australian game new if it's on one of the higher end systems.
Like Xbox One, PlayStation 4,
Xbox One. It's sort of selling people things they don't need almost. But then that's it. Like that's that valuing currency, valuing objects differently to how I do, you know. And like I pay for games because I want to play them and stuff. That's what merch, right?
You want to pay $648?
I pay for experiences, I guess, is the correct way to say that, right? Merch isn't a word. That's why it was giving me guff. God, I'm smelling. Sorry. $648. Guess what costs $648? And like that's cool. It's a 23-inch Ganondorf statue.
Why not release?
That's interesting.
Outfits.
Like cosplays?
Cosplays. I'd rather buy like Ganon armor.
Well, like an official Ganon cosplay.
Like official Ganon cosplay.
Official cosplays is a weird thing, right?
And then charge $648 for that, right?
Like a really good set of Ganon armor with like a stand and shit. So, oh my god,
that is
I'd buy. That's totally won me over. Like, I don't want hard statues. I like my plushies because
giant brick statue that's like takes up your space in your house.
I don't know, like
what
these.
What can I do with this? I'll put it in the garden.
I like these because they're like super durable. They're fucking stuffed. Like, you know, they're not going to be something that I'll like put on a shelf and be like, don't touch. It's amazing. You can't deal with that. Like if I have my cousins or something come over, they can play with this shit. Like it's not. I don't know. It seems way more sensible to me. But then it's the difference between adult and kid merch, I guess. That's it. You can't. I'm going to keep saying it. You can't tell people what they can and can't buy because everyone's going to think differently about that stuff. But, like, that's insane. The plushies are a bit expensive. I know I like them, but, like, I buy them on special usually when they're down to, like, 15.
This dude was, like, I think it was 7.
7? Damn. Dude, that's awesome. I picked this guy up at 18 because I have a Vaporeon on my competitive team who fucking just eats people. Well, he doesn't eat people. He sits in front of people that try to eat him and doesn't get eaten.
Tell you what, I would want a Whimsicott plushie.
Oh my god,
that would be adorable.
I want all 7. I want the choice of all 700, you know, or 720. I want like if they're gonna offer me plushies, let me pick my favorites, you know. And Oshawott, go away, Oshawott. I don't know. They're getting better at it. And that having all the EVs really means that everyone's going to be able to have a favorite because the EVs are the uniting force in Pokemon.
Let's talk about why they chose Pansage as a plushie and only Pansage.
What?
Is that not saying weird to you?
Fuck. What?
Pansear was the cool one.
Should I share a screen and just put it up? We can look through the shop. We can totally do that live if you want so people can see. Everyone knows this stuff already, though. Pansage, if you don't know, is the little grass monkey that you get in Generation 5, depending on what starter you pick, because they wanted you to have every type advantage in that game, in Gen 5 or whatever. They were like, oh, you have a water Pokemon? You better take this grass Pokemon here, or whatever, or this fire Pokemon.
How would it be for in the Pokemon, they're like, in the Pokemon.
In the Pokemon.
In a new Pokemon that's like, you got to pick a type.
Okay.
That's all.
Oh, like one type?
Yeah, one type.
They just lock you down. I mean, I'd pick bug and I'd lose. I love bug types, but they just don't have coverage. Like, they're all squishy as hell. They're fast. They're real quick. You get trick roomed, though.
Dark. I think we've learned that Dark is the ultimate type to pick.
Not against Bug, though. Bug's super effective against Dark. I wrecked that dude's face.
I thought he won.
Oh, he won. But I was fucking smashing shop. Like, it was the Bishop. As soon as he sends the Steel Bug out, or Steel Dark out, it's like, well, I don't have fighting type except on this fucking ant, and the ant can't outspeed a sucker punch. Oh, man. I'm just like lamenting. I'll put up the replays later. No, I won't. I'm kidding. I tried
Oh, look, what's this? Oh, who would have thought?
Pokemon Monopoly. This is what I'm talking about.
Kanto edition.
Kanto edition. Oh, I can go by freaking Pallet Town or whatever. Fuck that, dude. Give me the Pokemon RPG board game where you catch the first 150. Where you have a
little catapult and you gotta like shoot a Pokeball and stuff.
I mean, that does sound fun. All right, yeah. I was confused at first, but like that's kind of cute. It seems more like a kids RPG kind of thing at that point. But that's what Pokemon is. They're never gonna brand Pokemon to anything besides bloody
What sort of merch do you guys want?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it. Like, what kind of merch do you buy? What kind of merch do you spend money on? I know a lot of people like those Funko Pop things. Is that what they're called? Is that what they're called?
Is it like a finger puppet?
No. It's like the bobblehead. I don't even know if they're bobbleheads, to be honest. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Pop vinyls.
Yeah, there you go. Pop vinyls. Nice. They're so good that they just rolled across the ads. Yeah. Hey to our two viewers.
The Gathering ones.
Oh, dude.
These dudes are everywhere.
Andrew, thank you so much for showing up. Chat doesn't work on the YouTube. We can't get sound to sync up properly when we stream video to Twitch. Like, this is just the easiest option for us to get the show out and put it onto YouTube quickly. And you can tweet at us. Feel free to spam our Twitter with how angry you are that our chat doesn't work. We will join you. Yeah. We will happily
and I'm
curse
sure
out.
Like help to get chat working. YouTube will see that and I'll be like, hey, these guys are angry about chat. Let's
give them chat back.
Yeah.
That'd be lovely. That would be lovely. Thank you so much for tweeting in though, dude. You worked out how to get at us. Fungo Pops. Yeah, like what leave it in the comments because we will check it after and we'll enter the discussion there as well if you don't want to like run around on Twitter and YouTube and everything.
Found the weirdest one though.
Disney Frozen Summer Olaf. Wait a minute. He's a snowman. He would die in the summer. That's the saddest Funko Pop ever.
I don't know.
It's just a melting Olaf and he's just like, help me.
There's something really disturbing about those sunglasses though.
Like, well, they take his eyes away and then his teeth and he's green and oh no. That is weird. It's $17. So, I mean, I didn't watch Frozen yet. I haven't seen it. Is it good?
Nah. It isn't.
Everyone thought it was
so hyped up. It's like
right.
And the songs are not even like
Let It Go. I've heard all the songs and I haven't even seen it.
Like, pitchy. She's pitchy, the singer.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's in my ears. It's like
everyone loved it, and you were just like sitting there as the music engineer.
Because I hit the hype. Like everyone was hyped, and I was like, oh, what's it? Oh, it's not that good.
Well, that was the thing, right? Like, that's what scares me about it is that everyone's like, it's the best one. And then I'm like...
I mean, it's cool that she's got ice magic telekinesis powers.
I mean, yeah.
That's what makes it cool.
That's such like a Marvel thing. Like, they bought Marvel out and they're like, well, we need to put more superpowers in this shit. Big Hero 6 and... Oh, see, like, that's the best one. Beemo Fungo Pop actually is just a little Beemo. Like, it's not even, like, very altered. It's fucking awesome, actually.
What about a,
hot topic. What about?
A Beemo that's like a Furby.
Bye. What?
A Beemo that's like a Furby.
Like well, like they could talk to you and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I was confused for a second. I was like, he's a little monster with a jewel in his head that screams at you 24/7.
Or like a Tamagotchi Beemo.
I swear there is something like that already. There's got to be a Tamagotchi Beemo. If there's no Tamagotchi Beemo, you get on that. Pendleton Ward calling you out.
Let's go back to the loot.
Are we both wearing my shirts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Both wearing shirts I made up. That's awesome. Anyway. I'm not even going to shout out the store. Because I'm not a fucking sellout, bro.
Portal. That's a weird one.
Portal merch? No, like there's merch for everything. The companion cube, I like that. Okay, but anyway, yeah, $50 for a companion cube cookie jar there. Everything's pricey.
Portal jumpsuit.
That's pretty. See, that's the cosplay sort of thing we were talking about, right? I mean, being able to sell the outfits. Like, I like. What did I see? I saw a hoodie that was a Zelda hoodie that was like his tunic that I really loved the look of. That was like $50, and I was like super willing to pay that.
They're really pushing the Frozen.
They are.
It's a video game place, and they're pushing.
Is that all Monopolies?
Where?
Down. Is that just 5 different Monopoly?
Oh yeah, let's go there. Board game.
Wait, no, it's Adventure Time Connect 4. And then all other Monopolies. So what the fuck, people? Make a board game.
My Little Pony Monopoly.
Shut up.
Zelda Monopoly.
Shut up.
Star Wars Monopoly.
Get out. What do you buy the Death Star and then someone lands on it, they have to pay you rent? What the fuck is that? Do you make money in Force?
And then Risk. Risk is the other one.
I'm gonna alienate all the Monopoly fans. So hard. See, like Risk I could even get behind a little bit more. Because like that's like there's no context, you know? There's no fucking context for having Pokemon Monopoly.
There is though. If Pokemon Monopoly was like Catch-'em Monopoly.
Yeah, but I guess. But it's definitely gonna be palette damage and whatever. I'm just saying.
And that sort of stuff.
I would much. Yeah, but like it's still gonna be Monopoly. At the basest root, it's still gonna be Monopoly. And like, I like RPG games. Like you can see behind me. I've like got Talisman sitting there. I just picked up Armello, which is like the first like proper like board game video game I've ever found and stuff.
That was good.
Oh, dude. There's no local multiplayer.
There's no local multiplayer.
There's no local. Yeah, it sucks because that you have to own your own copy to play multiplayer, right? Whereas like it has this board game aesthetic and this turn-based aesthetic. Not aesthetic. What am I talking about? This turn-based gameplay. It would work perfectly for like controller swapping or like just mouse swapping and stuff because it's all on the mouse. You could easily just sit around, everyone takes turns and plays their hands and everything. Like there's like a small argument I could make about like there's stealth mechanics that you might not want other people to see where you end up and stuff, but the AI sees where you go anyway, and if you wander into a forest, it's like that's the forest you're in. You just get an ambush bonus to combat. So it's like it's this amazing game, Armello. If anyone has Armello, I will play it with you. It's fantastic. Oh my god, are we getting comments? Beautimus! We can see his comments! That probably won't last.
Yeah.
Hey Beautimus.
Hey Beautimus.
How you doing, brother?
A Frozen video game. Someone needs to make
Elsa's Rampage, where you run around and freeze people.
Yeah, I dig that.
Yeah, I can get into that.
As long as she doesn't sing.
Like a mini game, that'd be fun. A Frozen game did come out, right? Or did they just get put into Disney Infinity? Probably Disney Infinity.
Yeah.
It's definitely that.
They probably did bring
I would play
a Frozen
that.
game though. So like the Ice Age sort of stuff.
Beautiful. I pay for experience. That could be taken many bad ways. Well, you're not wrong. I am way into prostitutes, so I'm not. Well, pay for experience. I go, I hire the prostitute, and I get her to play Armello with me because you can't play with anyone. And I sit there and I cry and I cry.
There is more Nintendo, like
Nintendo's the big merch producer, right? Like they're the big
Mario
pusher.
Plushies.
Like there's more Nintendo merch than like Halo merch or any of that stuff. Because like all of those I want that Change Up plushie. That Change Up plushie is so cute. Oh my gosh.
Look, it's your Piranha Plant.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sure. It's all tilted different. I call it Carnivine. Because it reminds me of a little Carnivine. Ooh.
Remote control Mario Kart 8 wall climber.
Wall climber? What are you talking about? Okay, look, dude, look. Hey, that's the other one of my mugs. It's not the Wario mug, but it's the Mario mug. I picked this up for $2. How much is it?
Super Mario coin candles.
Anyway, dude, come on. Put it away.
Right.
Put it away, man.
Go.
Basically, the point we're getting at is like, where do you spend your money? What do you spend it on? Thank you for showing up, Beautimus. Thank you for showing up, Andrew. You guys are top notch, and we're sorry about the chat window. Thanks for liking the cast. No one likes it while we're doing it. Andrew.
Good work.
This is 40 minutes more of this, just us slow clapping and like reading Twitter. That's awesome. Thanks so much. Rage, rage, rage. Somewhat kidding. That's totally fair. I agree with you. Dude, it pisses us off. Like, it should work, right? Like, we have the chat window up, like, in case any somehow, they give us the ability to read those comments.
Stuck with any somehow.
Oh, any somehow. Hashtag any somehow. What are we talking about? No, it's just like, it used to be the comments window. Sometimes we get the comments shot straight through to us. Sometimes we don't. Thanks for sticking around anyway, even if it is bothering, because it sucks. It sucks for us. I mean, West. I'll probably be on Twitch after this, and Kieran might be there with me. So we'll definitely have a chat up after that. And if you know, look, for whatever reason, if you don't want to watch this right now or you want to take a break or anything, it's going to be on YouTube forever. So, well, until YouTube dies. So just enjoy yourself.
That doesn't sound very good.
Just enjoy yourself. Huh?
Until YouTube dies.
It could. I mean, is it too big to fail? Question 2. Talk time. Game much? YouTube too big to fail? No, I think... should we move on to the question?
Yeah. Is that the question? YouTube too big to fail?
No. I have no answer for that. I'm not an economy.
I make my own economy.
Question time. I make my own economy. Favorite aesthetics is this week's topic. If you don't know what aesthetics means, aesthetics. I hate that word, but I like using
aesthetics. Do you say aesthetics or aesthetics?
That's my biggest problem. Like I always pronounce it differently.
Aesthetics.
No, well that. Fuck. Let's just take favorite out. Cut aesthetics off of the lower third.
Oh, aesthetics. That was a different one.
Aesthetics. Is that not it? I don't know. Tweet at me if I can't spell.
Aesthetics. Aesthetics. Aesthetics.
I did want to go over quickly the games coming out in February, but everyone can look that up. And you know, I don't really. I mean, there was a couple of things that were. I mean, it's basically Majora's Mask, Monster Hunter.
I was
some other
excited
stuff
for Majora's Mask, and now I'm more excited for Monster Hunter.
Oh, I'm more excited. I was more excited for Monster Hunter from the get-go. Like, I was like, I knew Majora's Mask was going to be like something I was into, but like, yeah, Monster Hunter is like. We'll get to the. Okay, let's just quickly go through February's game list then. How about that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Games Febla. I didn't write Febla. I should have. Okay, so anyway, we're just gonna run through it. Stuff that's already come out. Game of Thrones episode 2, the Telltale games. I think both of us are pretty interested in that.
Wait until it all comes out. Though.
Yeah, I want to play through it all at once. That's how I did it with Wolf Among Us. That's how I did it with Walking Dead. Actually, I got 3 chapters into Wolf Among Us. I came back and my save was deleted. So I was like, well, that's 6 hours. Not going back there.
Have you finished Walking Dead yet?
I have not finished Walking Dead. It was because I haven't opened it since my other file got wiped because I'm so afraid. I'm so nervous that my Walking Dead file's gone. No, it's the other way around. My Walking Dead file got wiped and I haven't gone back to Wolf Among Us. That's how it worked out. Anyway, point being, Telltale games hurt me bad. Hurt my feelings.
That would hurt.
If you want to go see that, shout outs to Grab a Pint in the community. Grab a Pint is currently playing through, I think, and Rookie Plays I think also has a Game of Thrones plays going out. Those are my guesses. If I'm wrong, you know, tell me I'm wrong. It won't change anything because it's already happened. SpongeBob Hero Pants came out. That's a reference to the new 3D movie that's coming out. Apparently, much more glitchy than Sonic Boom.
Really?
Way worse. People are calling it. People are saying that it makes Sonic Boom look like a lovely game.
And it's a handheld game.
Handheld and 3DS. What are we? 3DS, Xbox 360, and PS Vita. Weird console choices already. Actually, like 2 handhelds and a 360.
Yeah, that's
what? All right. Apparently it sucks. I watched a clip of it today, and it was Patrick running around in this like arena. There was no sound except for like when he jumped. It was just then the music like cut in for like half a second, so you knew it was meant to be there. It was like dink dink dink, and then just fade it back out, and it was just didn't come back. All of the perspective on the 3DS is fucking. It wasn't even 3DS. That's what blew me away. The perspective sucks. Like you can't tell where you are in the 3D space, and I was like, oh, it's probably like 3DS or something. You meant to have the 3D on. Xbox 360 version, and I was like, those graphics aren't good enough. Those graphics are not good enough. Turn it. Nope.
Crazy.
I don't know. I'm not gonna play it. That's fair. Like I don't play SpongeBob games really anymore. But like this coming out,
I kind of know that it's not gonna be.
Battle for Bikini Bottom on GameCube was really good.
It was good.
It was really fun. It's sort of like Banjo-Kazooie-ish and stuff. So it was cool. I liked it a lot. I played through it a lot, and I was younger then as well, so it was like probably more entertaining. I'm just pointing it out. Like I'm not saying like the validity of SpongeBob Hero Pants to our audience necessarily, but the fact that it's a mess and like potentially worse than Sonic Boom, like that's pretty cool. I'm into that. So yeah, worst licensed game of the year. What else have we got going on? Grow Home coming out on Windows looks really good. I don't know if you've seen anything. It looks really cute. I won't. I'll let you watch the trailers and we can talk about it some other time because it's like I don't think either of us are gonna play it for a while and it just looks awesome. Evolve coming out Windows, PS4, Xbox One.
This was here.
Oh yeah, no Evolve. Okay, the Evolve drama. Have you heard about this?
No.
Evolve's DLC is like released in like 6 different like packs that all include different parts of different things, and like there's a special monster that you can only get as DLC, or you can pre-order the game and get it and not have to pay extra, and like there's all this like weird shit going on within it that's making people not so keen. I don't know. Let me know if you're watching this. Shout out to me. Tell me what you think about Evolve. I'm like that's it, $120 to pre-order Evolve in Australia right now, the special edition.
And do you know what you get with it that's extra? You get some dodgy pictures and some wristbands.
Yeah, some posters and wristbands. You probably get that extra monster from the get-go that you could buy as DLC that they'll probably give away free eventually when people complain enough. I don't know. I love Turtle Rock. I think Turtle Rock's the studio. They did Left 4 Dead in this as well and stuff, I think. If I'm wrong, once again, yell at me.
I never liked Left 4 Dead.
Dude, I played competitive Left 4 Dead 2 for like 2 years. I love that game. It's fun when you get into a competitive scene and you got like some friends and stuff that you play with and you have like strategies about like what zombies you are in and like laying it all out. It's not so fun in single player, I get that. It's like kind of dull fighting the AI. But like when the humans take over like the special zombies and stuff, I remember
playing a few matches when Left 4 Dead 1 was pretty big.
I mean, yeah, like Left 4 Dead 1 was cool. Left 4 Dead 2 was like an expansion that should have just been DLC. That's another example of that studio being a little bit weird with like DLC and main game content. I mean, it was a better game for sure, and it's like the fully fleshed out one, but personally, I think you sell Left 4 Dead 2 as DLC and you like, because it's like what, a new campaign, characters and monsters. It's not necessarily like, it wasn't groundbreaking new engine to me. I don't know. I could be wrong again. Yell at me, please. I will get in a heated argument. Buterman, aesthetics, synthetic butts. That's amazing. Holy shit. What's your favorite synthetic butt? Shout out to tweet at us, hashtag fake butts. Oh my god, can our official hashtag for this channel just be fake butts?
Fake butts.
Dude, I want that.
Fake butts.
Hashtag fake butts. Yeah, make sure no one's using that. Losing a save, especially in those heart-wrenching Telltale games, is really rough. My condolences. Thanks, man. It fucking sucks. Well, yeah, because it like sets you 6 hours back. You have to go through all that stuff again and like try and recreate that experience. Because like when you're playing those Telltale games, it really is about that. Like, well, at least like when I'm playing them, it's like so much about like I don't want to play that twice. I want to make my story, and then like talk to other people that have played it, kind of thing, and then maybe go back to it when I've like had time to like think it through, I guess.
Oh, no, I actually did as well on Walking Dead, but that was because the Xbox crashed.
Oh, right.
The Xbox back, so I lost my save, and I think I was like episode 3 in Walking Dead.
That sucks, right?
And I just speedrun it. I just like went, right, I did this.
I mean, that's what I should do.
The same as I did before, and then just try and find.
That's what I should try and do, and then just play through it in an afternoon so it can't screw me over. It's something to do with the cloud syncing or something, as far as I can tell, with my save glitch.
Yeah.
Because like every time you log in, it syncs to a server and stuff, and then I'm like, I feel like I got reset somehow in this. So, whatever. It sucks. It sucks. Thank you, Butimus, for your condolences. You make me feel proud to have lost a save file. Nope. Well. Oh, Andrew. A man after my own heart. Yeah, go back to the list. I just learned that fake butts is Retroverse's official hashtag, and I am retweeting the crap out of that. Yes. Please.
Yeah,
is that cool? Yes. We got confirmation from the co-partner of Retroverse. Hashtag fake butts. If you want to get at us, hashtag fake butts.
Evolve. Montana 4.
That's the one we're all excited about. Montana 4. If you've been playing the demo, it's good, right?
Oh, we took out the Gormagala 2-player.
Oh, we finally beat the Gormagala in 2-player.
I didn't think that was going to happen, then it did.
That's literally how it worked out. Yeah. No, like I felt good about it. We got it. Okay, so if you haven't played Monster Hunter, it's this game where you hunt giant monsters. I think everyone on the internet knows about it now. Surely, I hope. If you don't, look into it. It's the best. It's actually my favorite franchise now. I think.
So is.
Like Pokemon's great, but then like every time I play Monster Hunter, I'm like, I don't have to spend 6 hours IV breeding and shiny training and fucking doing all this crap to get ready to fight. Yeah, you're like in a fight straight away. And like to get gear, you have to do a fight. It's not like you have to sit there like playing soccer.
It actually does take its toll on you. Like,
oh, my hands, man.
I'm so exhausted. Like even mentally.
Oh yeah, dude. Shout outs to my Pokemon crew. Dude, we had a great stream. Someone lost. There was a Pokemon trainer, and he lost this battle, and he did like these. The text just comes up. Like it was amazing. The video will be out soon. Hashtag fake butts. Oh my god, I'm so happy about that. JD McFly at the True and Honest. Shout out to my man JD McFly. Thank you for liking this, liking the podcast.
Cheers, JD McFly.
Yeah, so Monster Hunter 4, we finally beat the Gormagala. He's this giant, like, black soot vomiting dragon, grows horns when he gets mad.
It's because we know its patterns so well.
Oh yeah, we like played that battle so many times because you can beat it in single player very easily. Like the demo gave you like 3 monsters, easy, medium, hard, whatever. And this monster I'd never fought before. I think it's an old guy, or he's a reference to an older monster from like the older games, and he's great. I love him. Like I've gained so much respect for him as a creature. Like at first I was like, I hate you, but now like I'm just like, I love you. Like I want to wear you. I want to have full Gormagala armor, Gormagala dark blades, like dark double blades. That'd be amazing. So yeah, I main double blades. You've been switch axing, and we just
we took it out.
It was weird because it wasn't so like much. It was one of those days where we just like picked it up for one fight. We usually do like 5 in a row or something, but then like you don't play it for a while. We just got rusty. Like, I wasn't feeling good about it, but then we got him. It's good.
I was kind of feeling like, did they drop his health because people were winning?
No, dude.
But no way did they.
It was just that we just got lucky on his pattern. Like he went to the right zones. We got crazy damage off. Like we just got good hits. Yeah. And it with 25 minutes, because you usually get 40 or 45 or something. So like 25 minutes to hunt that monster is not necessarily easy. I did beat it in 3-player with Pezza and Bodhi as well.
Yeah.
But that was way easier.
As 2-player.
Maybe. I'm not sure how that works.
I think it's just got set health for online. Health. So even if you go on, make your own online thing.
Oh, that would make sense for people being like, that would make a lot of sense for people being like, everyone saying like I beat it with 4 people very simply and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, fucking amazing game. 25 minutes to fight that thing was not enough, but we did it. We made it through. I kind of don't. I mean, we fought it again since then. We're just like playing around now. I like all the pressure of the demos off me. Yeah. Which is really nice.
So like we had to do it.
Yeah,
but it's good training. Like
I'm gonna be so ready now. I'm
so prepped. My switch axe skills are just off the chain.
Well, that's it. We're gonna walk in as just Jaggies being like "Rawr," and then we're just gonna be like, "Bye." Well, that's it. You got it. I'm already thinking about it. Like I should. I'll get off it.
So that's
get
9 sleeps.
9 sleeps. That comes out 13th in America and stuff. And then if you're on the other side of the date line, it's the 14th, Valentine's Day, which sucks because we're all going to be busy if we're in relationships.
Yeah, I've been yelling at Jess, having on, guess what? It's only 9 sleeps. Only 9
And then she's like, Valentine's Day is 9 sleeps.
And she's like, I'm your wife. I know you're not really thinking about Valentine's Day. You're just waiting for those games to come out.
I've been in trouble a couple of times too. Well, it's because it's like, and then I got this party as well. So like, I can't enjoy Valentine's Day. I can't enjoy Monster Hunter. And then I have to go to this birthday party called Fuck Valentine's Day Party. And I'm just like, oh man, I just want to play Monster Hunter and cuddle my wife. I don't have a wife. I could. I could work on that. Legends of Majora's Mask comes out the same day. Also, I feel like it's worth mentioning Ace Combat Assault Horizon Legacy Plus. It has the best name of any game. It's a plane game, sort of like, it's like a faster Star Fox almost. It's great. The Ace Combat games are like they're plane games. You know, I like flying planes.
Yeah.
So,
I love those games too. Some people really despise them though.
I mean, it's a thing. It's whatever you want. Yeah. Like I get it. I totally get it because flying a plane is so much more janky than controlling a man or like whatever. But like something about space jets and shit just makes me so happy. Go check out the Star Fox run. Yeah, that was a really fun video.
Star Fox run.
That was really fun. Thanks for letting me do that, man. I watched it back and I hated watching it because like I didn't like the somersaults weren't working the whole game until the very end, and then I worked it out and I was like, shit, like I'm watching it back and just this whole segment's of me being like, how do I somersault? And then being like, dude, you just have to
do it properly.
Yeah, you just have to use the controls. Yeah, I'm going to take responsibility for that.
Oddworld New and Tasty.
Oddworld New and Tasty. That's the one that I know you're psyched about. No. I don't think so. Is it? I guess it's coming out on Steam on the 25th. I'm going to be picking up day one. I think I might even pre-order it.
So is it revamped Oddworld?
Like... I think it's a new game. I think it's new, but it's sort of like a reimagining of the first game or something. We can go read. We can go find out right the hell now. I've already clicked on it once, so the fact that I don't know is kind of depressing.
I'll be picking that up straight away.
Well, all the media for it came out ages ago. I was going to gift it to you, but I didn't know if you were back into it.
Shut up.
I wonder if they re-recorded or they just remastered.
I hope they re-recorded.
I mean, I hope they didn't, because Star Fox's voice in every game since Star Fox 64 has sucked. It's gotten worse and worse. Like, have you heard him say fire in fucking Smash Bros. Right now? No. It is the most high-pitched weirdness of any fucking call.
I have, actually.
My goodness. My goodness. The plug. What are we doing here? How would I find out? Cinematic platform developed by Just Add Water and published by Oddworld Inhabitants for PlayStation 4 as a ground-up remake of Abe's Odyssey. So it is. There you go. That's great, though. That's actually perfect.
So it's been released in North America last year.
I guess. Oh yeah, that's a good point. We can check that right now. PlayStation 4 got it last year, and we're getting, and computers are getting it on the 25th of February this year, or 24th if you're across the date line. PlayStation 3 and Xbox One are looking to pick it up in March, and there is Wii U and Vita, but no plans for that just yet. Or like no release dates for that just yet. So like it's gonna be on everything. Play Abe's Odyssey. Like if you didn't play the actual game, you probably played the demo. Like I'm sure that's where I played it for sure.
I played the game, like the first one and the second one when I was pretty young.
I just never had them. Yeah.
Year 2, year 1 or year 2.
Year 1.
How old's that? That's like 7 years old, 8 years old, 9 years old.
5 or 6, right?
5 or 6.
Year 1 or year 2. Is 6 or 7.
6 or 7. So it's probably about 7 years old.
So I guess 6, 7, 8, because you could be 8. Potentially, whatever.
It had like so many moments of like hilarity. I was like loved it.
But then like the dark story, yeah,
and just
it's a beautifully crafted game.
It just had everything.
I'm really excited to finish it now that I'm like old enough to think. Because like back then I just didn't.
In it as well. I remember like there's one part that I remember playing where there's all these sleeping like slug things hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah. Fake butts.
And if you wake them up, they like come
what?
You. Hey, what?
Sorry, Butamus has just let us know. Oh my god. Okay, we got a couple of comments. Do you want to finish your thing and then we'll get into this?
I'm finished.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
You just didn't hear the ending of it.
I know. What was it? Sorry.
No, I'm telling man.
No, fuck, man. I'm gonna have to go watch it. I can do that. Ha! I can get around your guilt. Screw you. I played in the Evolved Closed beta and had fun. Oh man, that like... Great, okay. We got a lot of... You guys are great. This is awesome. The chat's kind of working today. Don't get your hopes up for next week. Fake Butts is currently in use. I couldn't tell you my favorite fake butt. I don't think I've ever paid attention to that. Well, I mean, that's fair, right? My favorite fake butt is...
Inflate a butt.
Inflate a butt. Yeah, that's good. What about that SpongeBob episode where he gets inflatable pants? That big butt he got in that episode? That's pretty good. Yeah. It's got that ghetto booty. No, it's pretty nice. Fuck. I was gonna say...
Psycho. They get,
god damn it.
Implants.
You are way better at this than me. I was gonna say Bayonetta. Because it's like a digital butt. You know what I mean? Get it?
Digital butt.
Fake butts. And it's the only game I could think of with a butt in it. Like, overtly.
I can see fake butts being taken by like the
totally
plastic surgery world.
Plastic's like an official fake butts Twitter. You need a fake butt. Hashtag fake butts. Trending.
This butt is trending at the moment.
If we keep stealing fake butts from them, we're gonna have a great time. It would be fine. I played in the Evolved Closed beta and had fun with it. I wouldn't pay full price for the DLC. I wouldn't pay full price for the DLC though. 6 different DLC packs at launch, ridiculous. Totally. That's what I'm saying, yo. It's a mess. Like I haven't looked into it much because I'm not thinking I'm gonna pick it up straight away. But like far out.
It's kind of what a much for people to take in as well. It's like
well, that's it. It's like 6. And day one, you're basically releasing 7 products at the same time and just being like, what do you like? And then all the grandparents have to be like, what did Billy want again? Like, was it this Monster Cthulhu pack? Because that's cheaper. I'm going to go with that. And then he doesn't have Evolve. He gets all this DLC from Grandpa.
Grandpa, what are you doing?
I'm assuming Grandpa's is sending DLC through Steam as gifts now.
Yeah.
Is that just life?
Yeah, that's
Hashtag fake bucks taken. Dude, Beautimus, love you, man. Love you. I never played Monster Hunter. I never played a Monster Hunter game. Maybe one of these days I'll have to pick it up.
Pick it up.
I'm not going to recommend it on the basis that if you don't get excited about the idea when you see it, you might not like the game because it's like time consuming. Yeah. The difficulty level gets pretty fucking rough.
Are frustrating.
The
combos.
If you don't fall in love with a weapon, then doing combos is repetitive. Like it feels very repetitive. But if you like just love it,
and like to swing a sword,
if you choose a heavy weapon, it can be. That's why I chose double blades because I just couldn't handle that wait time. I was just like, I need to move. I got to.
I actually love it though.
I know, no, dude. I like heavy weapons. I used a hammer for a while in 3, because there was a thing called a paralykeet, which is a paralysis hammer with giant spikes all over it. I love that thing.
That's why I like the switch axe because it's an axe mode. And it's like bang, bang, and then you switch to sword mode. Then you got this short combo, so it really mixes up like the.
I mean, that's it, yeah. And everything sort of has that dual mode to it. They'll have, like, every weapon has that kind of, like, duality to it.
Original weapons.
We could just talk about it all the time. I love Monster Hunter. I am so into it. Fake But's currently taking Monster Hunter. Yeah, I mean, I'd recommend it if you're into big boss fights. If you like Shadow of the Colossus, this game is pretty good. It's not the same, but it's pretty, like, in the same vein of, like, giant, awesome boss fights all day, every day. Spilling coffee.
It's alright, your computer needs it.
Yeah, it's getting thirsty. Anyway, True and Honest. Hey, man, how's it going? You found chat too. That's awesome. I wonder if anyone's tweeting at us because that would be awkward.
Fox McCloud's voice is always messed up.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Like they did it once in Star Fox 64. It's great. Like I love listening to his voice. In the Star Fox 64 3D, they re-recorded it, and I wasn't quite sure. And I was listening to it, and I was just like, yeah, I don't know why they chose Cockney for it. It was so weird. No, it's like the registers are higher. They made it a bit more like almost like younger or something. Like just not the same gravity, not the same kind of like I didn't care. I was like, and then Smash Bros. Yeah, it is it's like literally like that. Play it. You're gonna play it. You're just gonna like choose fire. Shut down the Wii because like it's so aggravating. And yeah, new stuff looks this. Oh my god. Hopefully, I agree with you. Hopefully, there hasn't been a good success to the Star Fox since the 64. The remake was the 64 game, so that was good. Star Fox Assault on GameCube. It has R-wing segments. Even the third-person shooter ground segments are kind of cool, but there's this weird verticality to it, and there's no fall damage. The multiplayer in that game is phenomenal. Like it is so fun running around a city and like grabbing R-wings, and then like you can jump out of your R-wing and sit on top of it while it glides across the air and like snipe people on the ground out of like tanks and shit. It's fucking fun. But
I reckon
they haven't done that again. I personally think that's the next best thing, but it isn't Star Fox 64. Like Star Fox 64, I can play all the time. Whereas that has segments I just can't deal with.
I feel that with the Wii U, they're going to do it. They're going to have a Star Fox where you've got your ship. They're going to interact the gamepad.
Oh, they're definitely going to give them motion controls if you want it. And I mean, that'll be interesting because they might not do full motion control.
All right, there's one on the way.
They'll let it turn off. Well, it's already in development. We know it is. We don't know when it's coming out. We haven't seen much about it, but from what I have seen of that blurry TV behind Shigeru Miyamoto when he sort of talked about it a little bit, yeah, it looked fucking good. It's like I was like, yep, that looks like a blurry Star Fox to me.
Nice.
Do it now. Do it. You seen Star Wars lately?
No, I haven't.
Do it.
I have not seen Star Wars in a long time.
I don't think I've ever watched them.
Don't say that.
Yeah, no, I'm about to get like kicked in the head. It's just like internet feet.
I've watched them once.
So we just lost our viewers.
Oh no. Yeah, but I do want to go back. I'm just waiting for the moment.
I swear the moment is right before the new one comes out, right? You just go through them and then you watch 7, so that you're like up to date.
The first one. I remember the first one being awful.
Isn't the first one the best out of the trilogy? Out of that shitty trilogy they made?
The Phantom
or is the third one the good one?
I think the third one's a good one.
Okay, because I haven't seen the third one. I've seen the first two of that, and then I was like, nope.
It's just because Darth Maul is like Darth
He's
Maul.
badass.
No one knows.
I liked him.
No, man.
Oh, dude, I like him. He's cool. He's useless as a character,
exactly.
but like his double lightsaber's neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that was like the first, and no one got mad about that. And then they were like, lightsaber crossbar. No!
Lightsaber mechanics just freaking out all over the world.
What was that about? That was like the weirdest couple of months of just like, no! I had so many conversations with people that I thought were very logical and calm-minded people. And then I found out they cared about that. And I was like, well, all right. I understand you now. Oh my God. Yeah, new Star Fox is going to be amazing. If they have the multiplayer that they've been doing pretty good multiplayer, I think. Like I've been enjoying Mario Kart Online and like Smash Bros Online. So if they have like good multiplayer integration, where like, okay, stick with me for a second. Online co-op Star Fox, you all take a member of the crew and you go through the levels together, like fucking just like dogfighting with each other and saving each other, and then you're actually like you can like push the button to make Falco be like, shit, someone's on my tail, and then you can like get a friend to come in and help. Yeah. Customizable R-Wings. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm getting loud today.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, okay, we'll finish up this list. Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse.
Have you played Dragon Ball games?
I want to. They look fun.
They're all the same.
But they look really fun to me.
They look
like the Naruto games too.
Yeah, they're great fighters.
The anime fighters.
There's like 50 of them.
Okay. Well,
Tenkaichi 3, Tenkaichi 2, Tenkaichi 1, like they're just
okay.
There's so many, but they're like, oh, new Dragon Ball Z. They sort of redo the engines, redo the graphics.
It's interesting. I mean, it's the same characters, right?
Yeah, same characters, same fights, same.
If it was original IP, would you be less annoyed at that, or is it? If it was like Street Fighter IP, like you know how like Street Fighter doesn't have anything before Street Fighter that reference to sort of thing. Like, if it was original characters, would you mind as much? Like if it was like a company that was like developing this world that they created and they were really into.
If it was original.
Well, there you go. So that's the trade-off, I guess.
But I mean, there was one that was really good on Game Boy Advance. I really enjoyed the actual
like 2D.
The 2D.
I've seen that.
That were really fun.
I've seen that. I mean, 2D fighters are sort of where
to it. It wasn't just like Tekken style. I don't know.
Dude, this guy's amazing. Sound is getting all weird and demonic. Oh shit! Sorry, guys. Again. I'm gonna fix it. Unmuting it, and we're back.
Yeah.
Okay. This is lucky that happened while chat was active at all.
Yeah.
Because usually we have to wait for tweets or just accept it. I bought the cheapest mic I could. Because it's high quality, but it's like $50. Like it's made of plastic. It's not a great microphone. I'm willing to accept that because I think it sounds good still. That's metal, but they're gonna hear that. That's metal, but the casing's plastic. Anyway, the point is sometimes it overloads after a little while and it just goes a bit crackly and weird. Yeah, it's the USB thing too. Like it gets a bit caught up with itself and starts like feedbacking on us. Thank you for telling us, though. You are our hero. It might have gone back to normal because it seems like, I don't know. It does go back to normal after a little while. Sometimes 30 seconds, sometimes 30 minutes. I've lost whole recordings to it. Sucks. I'm saving up for a new mic. That's true. It's fact. Quote me on that.
I'll quote you.
Thank you. How much?
You're saving up. $60.
Go $10 up for my current microphone.
You can get good mics for $60. You should.
Well, this is a good mic. It's just it has that one thing, and and whatever. Like,
I'd say it's because it's trying to draw I feel like troubleshooting. It's trying to draw power because it needs the phantom power to run. Yeah. But in doing that, it's also sending the signal down it, so it's the same channel. So what's happening is
just at one stage
the waves are being the same.
Okay.
And they're sort of making these crazy sounds.
Kieran's an audio engineer, by the way. Issues. He went to university and became an audio engineer. So if you don't understand what he's saying, I don't either.
That's why you get something like this.
I want an XLR, yeah.
No, but you just get this little
the adapter
gadget is an icicle, so it transfers.
Oh, this is great for all our people watching would have channels. Yeah. This is awesome.
I think it's
icicle. Can we do a tech segment of like good text for recording? I don't know.
I think it's blue.
Shout out at us if you wouldn't mind hearing that, because like me and Kieran both went to university for like film and audio respectively, and like audio and film, and so like we know shit. We could do tutorials.
For sure we could.
We've got another, actually there's a channel where those will go. Just tell us, that'd be interesting.
Brand is Blue Icicle. Blue is
how much was that, by the way? Did you say already, or did...
I think this was like $60.
Okay, cool. I'm just for the benefit of...
And it connects to like any microphone, like XLR microphone, so
That's
you don't
great.
have to worry about any issues.
And you don't have to worry about picking up USB mics, which can sometimes be a bit annoying to source compared to XLRs.
And it takes your thing, but like, because it's a component that does all the work inside it.
It doesn't get any chance of
doesn't do
back
any of that
back
sort of stuff.
overloading.
It's got a gain, like...
Oh,
no,
really?
it's gain
knob. That's awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm missing from my mic. I have no control of the gain on the physical thing.
Yeah.
I would show it to... I could show it to you. What am I talking about?
Software issues.
It's just this. It's a... What is it? A CAD U37. Sorry if that sounds terrible because I've turned the mic away from us. It's cheap, though. It's cheap and it does high-quality audio. If you can get past that one little thing, that is your chat will tell you you're gargly sometimes.
A microprized microphone.
Yeah, you've got a... You're an audio guy. I'm not surprised. Hello. What if we just got pop filters for each one of us? That would save every... You don't have to worry again. That looks normal, right, guys? That's awesome.
Feel the weight of that one.
So heavy. Oh, geez, that is so heavy. I'm glad I was ready for that. Welcome to the tech segment. The tech segment in the middle of our Games of February segment. This is an AKG. Do you have a model number on that? Or is it Perception 420?
Yeah.
420 Blaze.
It's a commercial mic, but it's what you need.
Oh yeah, dude. That's an amazing mic. That looks amazing. Compared to my piece of crap.
It's a top end commercial.
Mine looks like it's from the 90s and it like discolored.
There'd be like all studio guys would be like, "No, you can't use that in a studio."
Oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can. I totally did. Too late. Pop filter goes back on. Sorry if the audio went crazy while we were doing that. Oh, we were showing you microphones and moving everything around.
Did.
Probably. The multiplayer in Star Fox Assault was pretty fun. Give me that plus online. Yep. Done. 100%. That's what I want. Maybe even FPS. Like, it was cool that it was third-person shooter because you could see characters running around. But, like, fuck it. I would love an FPS Star Fox. That'd be crazy.
It's like Nintendo decided, hey, Star Fox is our shooter game. It's like our answer to Halo sort of thing.
That's what I want. Yeah, like
the
story in that game, I love it. The characterization, I know they're like animals and stuff, but I think that's cool. I like that aesthetic. I love, like, you know, the Redwall books and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I love that sort of like serious tone underneath anthropomorphic animals. Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Usagi Yojimbo, that the other comic by the same guys that all deal with like sort of like ninja animals. They're great. I love those. I love all that stuff. So like, I'm super into it. If they gave me such a thing, I'd be the happiest. If they let me create my own character and like customize my own fox,
animal in the world,
and then take that online, that would be. I mean, there's so much I could hope for, and you know I'm into customization. If you've seen other questions I've answered, I usually just say, let me customize it. So, you know, if you gave me customizable R-Wings, change my lasers at will and stuff. I don't know. I got ideas. Shigeru Miyamoto, call me. I got good ideas.
Like,
I'll give them for free.
Nuts and bolts meets Star Fox.
And no one ever bought it. I heard an interesting interview with Grant Kirkhope, the composer of Banjo-Kazooie and a lot of those Rare games and stuff. And he was saying that his kid really likes Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. And the kid's friends all got Xboxes to play that game because it had that sort of like Minecraft-y freedom of creation to it. And kids aren't really looking at like what Banjo-Kazooie used to be. They're just looking at this new game they've been given. So that's really interesting to me that it's like, it's more nostalgia burn for all of us being like, that's what? This isn't Banjo-Kazooie. Like, whatever. Like, whereas kids liked it.
Horrible too, though.
Kids liked it. Yeah, but
I'm not a fan of Banjo-Tooie. I reckon they just destroyed it making Banjo-Tooie.
Well, that's interesting, is it? I've heard people say, what I've heard of Banjo-Tooie. I haven't played it yet, but I want to. I've heard people say the flying's better in it, and that's it. So I mean, I've got no context. I've never met anyone that's like Banjo-Tooie.
I don't even remember my experience with Banjo-Tooie.
I like the multiplayer in it. I've played the multiplayer in it before.
Multiplayer, like FPS.
Yeah,
game.
Like that was fun. That was neat. Like, but that was just like basic FPS deathmatch stuff, and like the N64 was doing that. Yeah, like all over the place because GoldenEye took off. But there was other cool stuff. There's like that bee game in there and stuff, like sort of like I think it was like a capture the flag sort of thing. I don't know. I thought it was cool they added multiplayer because multiplayer is always my favorite aspect of gaming. Like I prefer to play with people usually if I can, unless it's like I don't know.
What if Banjo appeared in the Star Fox universe?
I'm cool with that.
Cool with that?
I'm cool with that. What is it, like a bonus level off to the side, and you're you're in Click Clock Woods, and he's just like there.
They fly and crash into Banjo.
Banjo cannot fly at our wings.
And then they're like, "Hey Banjo, let's hire you to fly in our wings."
I could see him driving a Landmaster, maybe. Not an R wing. Come on, dude. He in Nuts and Bolts he could even get a plane, which is sad. He was in Diddy Kong Racing.
You can customize things to be planes.
Really? I haven't played it.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about my ass about
planes, it. Yeah. This whole plane things.
I mean, that's fine. That's cool. Because it sort of reminded me of
Bad Piggies. It's bad. That's what Banjo.
What is Bad Piggies?
Bad Piggies is Angry Birds sequel. It's Bad Piggies. It's like a engine where you make vehicles to get to the flag at the end, sort of thing.
Oh, like a physics puzzle thing?
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, wait, Angry Birds is a physics puzzle thing already? What are we talking about? Oh, that sounds okay.
I mean, you heard of Bad Piggies.
I have an Angry Birds clock, and that's it. I bought Angry Birds on my computer, not on my iPhone, because I'm like a weirdo for whatever. And I played it instead of doing essays in uni.
Nice.
It was a good procrastination game because it just sat there and it was like, just throw a couple of birds. It's like 10 minutes.
I played Cave Story during lectures.
Oh my god, dude.
Lectures.
Cave Story Plus?
Yeah.
Oh man, I got that on my DS. I haven't played it yet. I've got it installed on my PC. I've got it on my DS. I just haven't done it yet. And everyone's like, this is the game. Like, Cave Story is the thing to play. And I'm like, well, whatever.
Right.
Has it got co-op or something? Could I enlist a friend to sort of help me push through? Ugh. No. Anyway.
That's it. It's the end.
Pokemon Shuffle is another thing. Announced. It's to be announced, but it's at the end of February. Do not play Pokemon Shuffle. Like, don't let Nintendo start putting microtransaction free-to-play bullshit on the e-store. Just don't even bother.
Boycott it.
Yeah, there's no that's great that it's free to play, but you play 5 rounds in an hour, then you have to pay or wait till the next day. It's not like an hour or half an hour like a lot of phone games can be. Like, and it's designed for that microtransaction platform, and they put that in Bravely Default, which I thought wasn't right either. To begin with. Yeah, no, it's free. It's free, which is fine, but it's Pokemon Troze. It's like a game they already have out pretty much. It looks exactly the same as it, and I'm not keen. Not keen. Don't do it. Don't give them money for free-to-play microtransactions because they'll just start doing it all the time. If they want to start putting Pokemon Troze shit for free on the App Store, let them do it. That's fine. I'm cool with that because it's not on my 3DS and it's not taking up 3DS resources that they could be putting into like things I want to play. Sorry, that's just my rant.
Star Fox could be Nintendo's take on the Battlefield. This is true and honest.
Oh my god! Yeah, true and honest has said, please. Oh, no, okay. Star Fox... What the fuck, man? Star Fox could be Nintendo's take on the Battlefield series of games. Online-wise, anyways. Haha! Sorry. I'm sorry if I took that a bit too... Haha! Yeah, dude, customization of our wings would be great. Different color scheme. Oh my god, clan emblem. Oh my... That stuff I didn't even think about. Cosmetic changes to my R-Wings. I could put fucking racing stripes on that shit. And then I could upgrade my engines and just be super fast or something.
Sort of like
I'm seizing.
Did you ever play Imagine
Dragons?
No, you know the game. What's it called? What are those things? The Star Wars again. It was a game on Nintendo 64.
No.
It was a racing game.
Oh, Pod Racer?
Pod Racer.
That one?
The customization of Pod Racer.
I thought you were talking about the dogfighting one they released, Rebel Squadron, that was everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
I didn't play Pod Racer.
You didn't play Pod Racer?
No, man. But
I could imagine a customization thing where you could tweak the engine.
Did you have to play characters from that movie?
No, I don't think you did.
It's kind of cool.
It was a cool little racing game.
I love racing games that do things differently. Like Kirby's Air Ride is really fun. It's it's that perfect example of simple to play, hard to master, which is my favorite thing. I watched a clip of Sonic All-Stars Racing or whatever, that Sega All-Stars Racing game that's out on Steam and Wii U and stuff right now. That game looks amazing. That looks like so much fun and way less chance-based than Mario Kart. It actually looks like it's it's like a very much more technical racing game.
Yeah.
And much more arcadey and stuff, as opposed to like Mario Kart, which is like fucking Tokyo Drift the game. Like I don't stop drifting in that game.
Just press A and go.
Well, yeah, you got to hold A, and then like I've got full grip pretty much. Like I choose cars with high grip, and then I just drift the entire track, and it's like you can do that sort of thing. So I love Mario Kart. I love playing with friends, but just the look of that, I was like, I want to play that like competitively since more.
I think Pod Racer was sort of like Wipeout. Like took you on this whole, like,
sure.
3D sort of thing.
That's awesome.
That's a game, isn't it?
Are you talking about F-Zero maybe? More? Wipeout is a game, but I think Wipeout's the jet ski racer.
Yeah, it is.
And I think F-Zero is the anti-grav one that they based the new Mario Kart anti-grav stuff off.
I think maybe F-Zero.
F-Zero is great.
Captain Falcon.
Yeah. F-Zero is awesome. The F-Zero GameCube game was fucking great. You could take your memory card to arcades and play it. The F-Zero arcade version. Yeah, you could just plug your memory card and you have all your like whatever's in there. I heard about that, but we didn't have the arcade machines anywhere near me, so I never got to do it. Which sucks.
We've got another one.
Yeah, we got more.
Banjo-Kazooie was a blast. I don't remember the controls being a bit wonky.
I don't remember the controls being a bit wonky.
Love the game though.
So we gotta read this out loud, dude. Budimus says Banjo-Kazooie was a blast. I don't remember the controls being a bit wonky. Does it mean I do?
No, did we mention that they're a bit wonky?
Loved the game. I might have said something about the FPS stuff. Oh, the flying stuff is janky. Well, no, it's not. It's just more technical. Like it's more like rigid in 1 compared to 2. There's just this comparison. Like I heard it at the speedrun this year. That's all. Like I'm sorry. What am I saying? Loved the game though. FPS deathmatch makes me think of that Donkey Kong 64 game where they had FPS multiplayer mode. That yeah, it's exactly the same thing because they're made by the same company. I wouldn't be surprised if they were like basically the same engine in that FPS segments.
For sure.
Did they do GoldenEye as well? Is that a Rare game as well? It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But they doing all the FPS stuff in 64? oh my god.
Was Perfect Dark Rare?
I swear it could be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Because yeah, Xbox got it when they bought Rare. What the oh my god. They were man, that makes Rare like once again the best developer on that console.
Did you ever play Perfect Dark?
Yeah, man. I mean, is there another? No, probably not. Did you? I never owned it.
You know, it's like an alien race. And
yeah, and you get the gun that shoots through walls and stuff.
Yeah,
that shit's amazing.
Slayer. Oh my god, it's like a gun that just like you can control the bullets.
Yeah, I've played that. I played a lot of multiplayer because it was like
the fast side. I think it's called the gun.
Yeah, that shoots through the walls.
You can just track on it. You can set it to track as well. So it's just like track.
Oh really? I haven't played it in ages.
They were like on the other side of the map, bang.
That's so funny. They did that again in
Death Sniper.
Have you played GoldenEye Rogue Agent on GameCube or PlayStation 2? That sort of era. That is my favorite 007 game ever because it's got dual wielding guns. It's got those powers that you see through walls, and then you've got the bullets that go through walls. Yeah. Like that is the deathmatch in that is like I played that every day after high school. I like was getting to a point where I was speed running the storyline because I was just like so into playing that game and like doing the levels in different ways and stuff because the combat is just rewarding. Like it is so fun. I recommend GoldenEye Rogue Agent to anyone who's interested.
Did you like the new GoldenEye they did for Wii?
I love Donkey Kong 64 too, just briefly.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
The new GoldenEye for Wii that they remade.
Wasn't that for Xbox?
No, man, it was for Wii. It's definitely for Wii because I've got it on Wii, and it came with the gold. It came with the gold.
If you say so, then
it came with the gold classic controller.
No, I didn't. I didn't play it ever. Is it okay? Karate chop mode still in there? Or like happy slaps, I used to call it.
It was.
When you go in and only have karate chops, and I called it happy slaps.
It was fun just to play through it and see the remastered, but it wasn't like didn't have any returnability sort of thing.
Yeah.
Replayability.
Replayability. Shout out to replayability.
Returnability.
Shout out to returnability, my favorite other group channel besides us. Actually, I'm not gonna start ranking them. No. Fall Damage is the best one.
What was it?
We're all a big family of collaborative.
We went off on a tangent though, and we're talking about something else.
We're talking about Donkey Kong 64, Banjo-Kazooie, and you started talking. Then we're talking about GoldenEye and like FPSs and how Rare made all the FPSs.
Yeah.
Did you have something else to add to that?
I had something to say, but it's gone. Let's continue.
Okay, well, look, you tell me.
Because I've forgotten.
No, if you remember.
I don't know.
If you remember, it's okay. I think we're changing this to chat time because we're sort of in that mode right now because we actually have a chat box. No, we're going right back there. I'm just changing the lower third so that if people are skipping through on the timeline, they can see that.
Yeah, stay away from it. Stay away from Nintendo's microtransaction stuff.
Great, true and honest. I'm glad that there's a bit of that in the community. Like, I was really worried when I saw that announcement that everyone's gonna be like, "Oh boy, like free games on my 3DS and shit." And there's demos on the eShop that are better than any free game they will sell you. I promise you that. The Monster Hunter demo alone, the Pokemon demo is more fun than microtransactions. The Project Steam demo that just came out, that is the best. I downloaded the other day when it was like the middle of the night and I was like half asleep and I was like, oh, Project Steam's out. And then I like went to sleep and I woke up in the morning, it was like open on my DS. I was like, what the fuck is this? It's great though. It's a really fun demo. It's a whole campaign in the demo. So like it runs you through the tutorial levels and stuff. And it's like fun. 3D. Nice. It's like 3D Fire Emblem in that sense. Like it's like got this strategy element to it. It's a bit more real time.
I'll have to check it out.
It's really fun. It's really, really fun. It's like one of my highlights. It's like one of my new IP highlights for the year. New intellectual property highlights. True and Honest also says, beyond damning Nintendo microtransactions, F-Zero GX is amazing. Nintendo needs to give that game HD upgrade like they did with Wind Waker. 30 player races as well, if possible. That's true. I'm into that.
Does it say 3D or 30?
30 player races. 3D player races? 3D player races?
I don't know.
Here. Oh, my coffee's gone.
Oh no.
Okay, my casualness is over. I'm like, oh, now I need my fix, man. I mean, that's great. Yeah, 30 player races would be hilarious. Like the 12 player races in Mario Kart are already like chaos and like pretty fun for that reason. 30 with the anti-grab mechanics. Yes, give me that. Let's do that. Online, yes, let's do that. As good as it is in Mario Kart, great. I can play with people in Japan from Australia, and I like don't have lag. Like, there's a bit of it where like if I cross the finish line a second before them, I'll still be behind them technically. But beyond that, it's like it works like a dream. It's so nice.
The way I feel about Smash Bros is that everything they put in Smash Bros will pretty much be remade.
Well, that's their like family, right? Yeah. That's where they're showing like these are the guys, and that, like Smash Bros is what made Fire Emblem a big deal, and that's the only reason Shulk is in Smash Bros to make Chrono Trigger, Xenoblade. Yeah, what are we talking about?
Xenocross,
Xenoblade Chronicles,
Xenotrigger Chronicle Cross.
Xenoblade Chronicles is actually its name. I was trying to fuck it up, but I didn't. Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles, and like I was already hype on that game when it was out on Wii, but then like seeing Shulk and stuff in this, and then like they're doing all these re-releases of it and stuff. Like I'm pretty psyched on the Wii U one. Have you seen the trailers for it?
No,
because the trailer was pretty shitty. It was just walking. They're just like running through scenery, and there's like giant monsters and stuff. And I'm like, that looks cool. I'm gonna get into that. I mean, I'm down. I want a good RPG. Like after Pokemon, I'm sort of like starved for good RPG content.
I'm still I went against the 8th gym on X.
Oh right, yeah, you're playing X. I'm resetting X. I'm moving all my shit out of X and putting it in. Well, I have Y, but I'm putting it all in Pokebank, and then I'm gonna reset and Nuzlocke it.
You could always just trade it if you wanted, like using my 3DS. Trade it straight to yours.
Pokebank.
Pokebank works good.
Well, because I have like 30 boxes of shiny breeding stuff. Like I haven't had the time to release and stuff. So you don't want. It's gonna take and one at a time. Like the Pokebank, you can do a whole box at a time.
Oh really?
Yeah, dude. Awesome. And you can hold 3,000 Pokemon in Pokebank.
Whoa.
So that's where they're going, and they're just gonna live there until my subscription runs out and they get deleted or something. I guess. I gave away my Yveltal the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did you give it to me?
Well, Pez had 5 IDV Gumi I wanted.
Really?
So I was like, take this Yveltal, and he's like, what, really? And I was like, yeah.
Hasn't he got Yveltal on his thing?
He's got X. He's got 2 Yveltals now.
Yeah. I want the Yveltal. I don't have any Yveltal.
You should have given me a 5
I'll get your Yveltal in the next playthrough.
You should. I mean, yeah, there you go. That's it. Like, and that's why I gave it a. Well, no, I'm not giving the next one away. I gave this one away. I'm gonna catch all the legendary. You want my Mewtwo?
No, you want my Mewtwo?
But 2 Mewtwo's? Different Mega Evolutions in double battles and free battles? Oh, God. Wait, you can't do 2 Megas. Fuck. Well, you can if you do Battle Maze on doubles. Really? I found that out the other day. Yeah. You have to be next to the person, but you can grind BP together and essentially...
yeah, with 2 people.
Yeah, exactly.
Double Megas.
Yeah, you can do double megas. I was doing it with Mega Lopunny and Mega Rodino with Bodhi the other day, and it was like, it's fun, but it's like stupid because like they start you, because we were like ready for super battles, and they start you off against like under-evolved Pokemon. They're just like, just like, and like he had a Mega Rodino, so he was just sitting there being like heal pulse, and my like Mega Lopunny just had to be like punching his way through the entire team. It's pretty funny. and then it disconnected. The infrared communication sucks. Because like it should just connect over the Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or whatever the fuck it runs on.
Oh, were you infrareding it?
You have to.
Really?
The Battle Maison only works.
Facing each other.
Exactly. We stopped facing each other, and then after a little while, it was just like nope. And we were just like, why?
Trade compared to like a normal trade, it's like takes ages.
It sucks. It sucks. And like co-op. That's like the only co-op double battling in the game, and you have to be staring at each other to do it. Like. That sucks.
Right?
I know.
Co-op, wouldn't you be next to each other? Shouldn't the infrared be on the side?
I mean, that too. Well, yeah, I figured you'd have to be sitting across from each other. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. That's such a... that's a tangent.
I just got a blocked ear.
No, I'm sorry. Do you want me to kiss it?
No, thank you.
You want me to suck the block out?
No, please don't. I don't know what I need.
And all the viewers left.
Serious?
No. Oh. The analytics for us do drop the viewers out, so every now and then it'll say 0 when there's still people there, and I'll just be like, no! What did we say? But I'm used to it now, dropping in and out, which is pretty funny. Battle Maison multi-battles are fun. I went on a trip with a friend, and we both played it together. Sadly, we really stank after level 10 in the Maison lore.
Yeah, after level 10, it's
That's
just
funny.
Like everyone stanks, really.
Oh, dude, it sucks. The AI in that place is monstrous.
And
it's
that's
like
where they like got...
They juke you because you can't pick your Pokemon, but you can't scout like in normal competitive.
Yeah.
Like you can't be like, okay, they've got that, I'll send this out and like be ready for it. So like the way to play the Battle Maison is you have to send out like 2 walls at first that are going to set up on that team and like poison the shit out of them or whatever they're going to do.
Have you noticed that?
And then attackers in the back
your
or something.
opponents actually change like to your weaknesses as well.
That's what I mean. Not to my weaknesses.
No, they send out different ones. So if you play with like this team, they'll have a team that can counteract that perfectly. That you'll be versed.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
They like AI is dangerous in that Maison. Like that's where they turned off the make it fun switch, and they were just like, get ready for a fucking grueling drive. Because like I've been stalled out by those teams before. They just like sit there roosting or whatever, and I'm like just trying to kill them, and that's why I lost it.
Double Prankster, Klefki, and Sableye. Do you reckon I can get through it?
Yeah, I mean, Double Prankster is always fucking rad. Double Prankster is like when I started Double Prankster team, it was who was it? It was Sableye and a Whimsicott came at me the other day in doubles in raiding battles, and he had a Talonflame and a Greninja in the back. It was the grossest team I've ever fought.
Whoa, you finally get through the pranksters, now you're dead anyway.
Exactly, like as soon like the pranksters just whittle you down, they're like burning you and fucking setting up tailwinds and all this stuff.
Just the enjoyment.
Yeah, just to stall you out, and like your megas out there or whatever, so they're burning the mega and lowering all these stats and doing all this crap, and then confusing you, swagger sucks. And then yeah, you fucking send out this awesome they send out like Talonflame Greninja, and I'm just like, I hate this. I quit. I didn't let him win. I didn't let him kill me because I was just like, fuck
off.
No, I never did that. I'm not a bad person. I don't know how that works, Steven, because I still pick up wins when people disconnect. I feel like they think they're saving themselves the loss or something, but I still pick up a win. So don't DC. Just forfeit. Just be a man about it and say you beat me. That's what I do. What are you dudes more excited for, Xenoblade Chronicles X or Zelda U? Sorry, we're going down the list rather than up Zelda this time, U. So we're a bit around the other way. Zelda U for you? Yeah, Zelda U. I'm a Zelda fan. I was thinking about it. I was like, Xenoblade Chronicles X looks amazing. It looks like really fun, but Zelda U looks like the Zelda game I wanted when I was 5. So like, I can't argue with that. My inner child will always win out my taste, no matter what situation I'm in. I think that's how it's going to work for me.
Yeah, I think so.
What's everyone else psyched for? Comment below if you're watching this on YouTube. Send us a tweet or whatever if you're just hanging out with us, chatting. Super into it. Is there another one? Project Steam looks great. It kind of reminds me of the old superhero game from the PC called Freedom Force. Gonna have to give the demo a try. Definitely true and honest. That's an amazing idea. I've been enjoying it a lot. You have to really be into that strategy feel. And there's like moments where it's just like, you run out of move points, and because it's 3D and you're in this like third person setting, you're like kind of like, oh man, I wish I could just run forever. Like, why is this action game? But like, it is so fun. Like, it's just it feels like Fire Emblem, because it's 3D, it's got this like stealth element to it where you can like hide behind stuff from enemies and things, which is really interesting. And they lose you. So like, if they've got a question mark above their head, they'll sort of like try and track you. But if you're not there, they lose you completely, and you can like actually get your stealth back really easily and stuff, which is nice. It's a good game. It's really fun. I'm high hopes for such a thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the demo.
Yeah, definitely worth getting the demo. Oh, Desiree. Wait, did Desiree get a job? That's such a. Is that inappropriate? No, I just didn't know.
In Boston.
Oh, okay. Well, Desiree just tweeted at us, and he got home from work.
Oh.
So that's awesome, dude. I didn't know you had picked up work.
Oh, yeah.
And 3 viewers. Ha cha cha. I'm assuming that's DZ. MC DZ. Did you see my comment? I started calling you MC DZ Death Rays. I think that's like a musical rapper of some description. Someone that knows about music, let me know. Let me know. That's amazing, dude. I'm so happy to hear that you're employed and stuff. Because like last time I heard, I think we were both looking and stuff. So hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. It's going great. We've just been chatting. We got chat is sort of working. More or less. It's been popping up, so we're like happy with it. Don't rely on that next week because it definitely won't be working. Yeah, just been hanging out, chatting about games coming out and stuff. Oh gosh, and I'm sorry about that. I should close those curtains. No, use my big head as a blocker. No. Yeah, it's been good. It's been really good. I've been having fun on the podcast. Usually I'd read something. I'm gonna read something. When Kieran leaves, because he inevitably always leaves. This is a great little book, 101 Sci-Fi Movies. Kieran actually picked this up for me and gave it to me last week, I think. He drops off heaps of like weird good books here. Go back and watch all the other podcasts because they'll all be in it. That's when I get them. So we're going to pick a random sci-fi movie to watch, and then we'll all watch it over the week, and we'll come back for Movie Club next week, and it'll be a great time. Oh my god, it's the best one too. I'm actually into it. If you guys do watch this by the next week, I'm keen to talk about it because I'm definitely going to. The choice is Escape from New York, the classic. The classic Escape from John Carpenter's Escape from New York. Dude, I'm so into that.
What are you into?
We're going to watch Escape from New York before next week.
Oh, okay.
For Movie Club.
Is that movie?
Welcome to Movie Club.
Movie Club.
Don't talk about Movie Club. Second rule, don't talk about Movie Club.
Oh, man.
Fight Club's really cool. I missed the first 2 rules, but it seems like a great bunch of guys. Well, you're back, so I can stop reading books. I just remembered. I was like, oh, I read stuff when you leave. Yeah. I mean, do we want to move it over to Twitch? Because I know we had a couple of games that you had played but didn't work out or something in the recordings that I wanted to play with you.
Yeah.
We could move it over to Twitch. We could. Do you have other things to sort of go into?
Yeah.
Because I don't really. I had that fake question that I totally pitched, but we never answered, I guess.
Really? What was that?
It's the question of the week. I posted it on Facebook. Did no one read that? I posted it. These fucking guys. I posted it in the Facebook group. It's like everybody's seen this, and then no one said anything.
No way, I never
no one said. No one liked it even. No one said that seems like a good idea. I said at the bottom, who's going to show up to the podcast this week? It was the worst.
I never saw it. I never did.
Wrangling these dudes, man. I'm like a dad. I'm like, guys, we have to get to soccer practice. The question was, what is your favorite aesthetic style in a video game?
Oh, that question.
Oh, come on. Oh, I totally knew. Liar. Yeah, I saw the comment, RV, lol, I'm working in another call center now.
Because then it went
Dude,
to
that's
fake
cool.
butts.
That's awesome. Oh, hashtag fake butts. Also, yeah, Desiree, new official hashtag fake butts. We're taking it. Apparently, it's in use by someone else, but we're gonna win it. We're gonna lead a campaign.
Yeah, overpower them.
Hashtag fake butts. Tell your friends. So I was at this YouTube stream the other day, and fake butts. And you're like at a dinner party, and your grandparents like drop their monocles into the soup.
Hey, what did he say?
No, oh my, what? Oh gosh, I'm feeling like I'm very sweaty right now, and then you're like sniffling, and I'm like, I hope I'm not stinky.
No, I just got a blocked ear for some reason.
The sun came back out and made me sweaty, so I'm sorry, guys. You guys don't have to deal with it. We're so charming on this show. Picking your ears, I'm like, I'm so sweaty.
I'm just trying to get that block out.
Just pull out this like centipede.
That'd be creepy.
That'd probably highest viewed podcast ever, huh? We'd probably go viral off that. Man pulls a centipede out of head during fucking.
I just hit myself in the head.
Fire wheel.
I just threw it at my face.
Okay, well that's what I do want to ask you that. Like, what is your favorite video game for its aesthetic style? Mine are the Supergiant games. Well, Supermassive. What I forget the. Oh man, I think it's Supergiant. The guys who made Bastion and Transistor. Those are my favorite like aesthetic styles because they do this really interesting sort of like storybook thing that I love. For AAA games and stuff on main consoles, I'd probably go for the Zelda world because it's got this really nice mix of sort of Japanese, African, like all these different cultural representations that I love. I would pick Pokemon, but Pokemon is always just this like gray mess of like references that I can never quite pick up on. I don't know. Those would be my answers.
What's my answers?
I like the Star Fox world too. It's got a good sci-fi thing going on, but it's like very like classical, kind of like not. It's a bit generic, I guess. Nah, whatever. I love Star Fox.
I'm trying to think of what it is.
If you had read the question, you would have had an answer. Fucking, if somebody had read the post, I pinned it. It was at the top of the group all week. Well, for a few days. God damn it.
I don't even remember reading it. I don't even remember seeing it.
And like, what? The other funny part, I had posted something else that you had commented on, and it was like the Ninja Sex Party music video, and like that was like just underneath this pinned post about the podcast, and I was like, how the fuck? What is going on?
Mobiles.
Mobile. I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, the pinned post is hidden. No, you. I'm not mad at you. You shut up. I'm mad that I have to keep asking. I'm not mad. What am I talking about? So it doesn't matter. You got an answer though? Have I stalled long enough by pretending to be cranky? Or did you just get distracted?
I got distracted.
I'm going to tell you right. You love Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, I do.
There you go. He loves Halloweeny stuff that isn't quite Halloweeny. You love Blink's the Time Cat. Favorite game. Number one game, Blink's the Time Cat, Xbox launch title, favorite of all time, loves rewinding time with his vacuum cleaners. I had an interesting thought the other day as well, actually. Oh my god, I'm just...
Hey, Strockle.
Strockle? Really, dude? Are we at that point? Have we maxed out on our fucking podcast levels? Transcended into a new realm of podcasts where we just... have to use Strockles. While we're in chat time, this is what... Okay, I'm going to wrap it up on this. And
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm looking at your games.
You like Halloweeny stuff. There you go. Okay. I'm so cross. My games aren't going to help you, dude. Monster Hunter's good. Monster Hunter's a really good pick. I love the world of Monster Hunter.
I love the graphic design in Monster Hunter. Like the real tribal.
Yeah, it feels... It's like kind of tribal. It's travel-y. It's like... It's so cool.
You know what? I'm going to say my favorite aesthetics would be...
Aesthetics. It's such a hard word. Aesthetics. No, hashtag fake butts. My favorite hashtag fake butts
My favorite hashtag fake butts. Probably the Toon Link world.
That's a good call. Yeah, Wind Waker world.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, yeah, so I guess I sort of blanketed it with Zelda, but Wind Waker is definitely the style that I resonated with the most. I like Skyward Sword as well. Yeah, they're pretty. The waves are so beautiful. That cell shading is just glorious. Glorious cell shading.
And that also probably like Telltale.
Yeah, sure. Like, so you sort of like that cell shady kind of like almost hand drawn 3D.
Yeah, for sure.
That's fair.
But not Scribblenauts.
Scribblenauts isn't that though. Scribblenauts is like yeah, but that's like 2D hand drawn. We're talking about like cell shading. Yeah, but I get you. That's
you get me.
I agree. I like that as well. Pokemon does that on a really subtle level that I like, with the only on the Pokemon models, kind of.
Yeah.
Like, they do really interesting kind of... I love the way they made it, because it just looks like the sprites popped out. So, like, that's cool. That's interesting. I'm just thinking about cel shading now. Fucking Sly Cooper was the game I'm trying to think of. Bless you.
Bless you.
I said bless you for a cough, sneezes, anything now. A guy farted on a train the other day. I was like, bless you. And he was like, what? And he was like super embarrassed.
Hey, what?
Yeah.
Who are you, man?
Yeah, no, I was like sitting behind. It was super awkward. It's just like a knee-jerk reaction. That was like a few months ago. I shouldn't say the other day. I don't live near trains.
Oh, classic.
Anyway, yeah, that's cool. I agree with you. I think Toon Link is my favorite of the Zelda styles. Well, I really like Link Between Worlds, or Link's Awakening and stuff like those. Yeah,
that was cool.
The SNES era, Game Boy era Zeldas, like they do a really good job with not much. You know, like I don't know, they're great. I've been playing through Link's Awakening on my DS actually, and because I never played it on the actual Game Boy, so it's like fucking awesome. Like, it's so cool. And I'm starting to feel like I like 2D Zeldas more than 3D ones.
Really?
I'm getting that vibe, man. It's happening. Like, Wind Waker, I can play through, but like, I get to this wall in Ocarina of Time where I'm just like, ugh.
I've only played through Ocarina of Time twice. Though.
Only twice, huh?
Yeah.
I've never finished it.
Really?
Not by myself. I've finished it with friends, like playing through other bosses that I got fed up with and stuff when I was very young. And then I beat Ganon, so I like kind of I took that victory for myself in a way. But I've never then like after that I guess I sort of watched a Let's Play in a way at that point. You know what I mean? Like I was watching my friends play through the hard bits that I didn't want to deal with. So like I got the story, and the story in Ocarina of Time is what I really like.
My uncle had it, and he got stuck at the desert temple.
Oh, the Spirit Temple, Light Temple?
No, the just actually in the desert. The
Sheikas.
Yeah,
whatever.
The Sheik's place. Yeah,
they're not Sheiks though. They're the other ones.
The
Garuda
Valley.
Garuda Valley. Yeah, and they only have one man.
Stuck in this part where like you've got to release these people from prison, sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
And then like I picked it up when I was younger, and I was like, "You're doing it wrong. You just do this." And I got through it. Beat the Spirit Temple. That's where I started the game.
Kids are way better at video games than like adults.
That's actually like what my first. That's where I started. I started there.
That would be so strange.
Then I beat Ganon.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to see what happened to begin with. So then I played through it once.
Oh, it's an amazing story. It's an amazing game. It deserves to be known as one of the best games of all time, because it is like it revolutionized 3D. It revolutionized open world. It changed up so much stuff about adventure gaming and RPG gaming and stuff. I think, like, to me, I don't know. And entering that 3D space, like the games that were in 3D are going to be the ones that you class as the best of that generation. Like Star Fox takes like side-scrolling shoot 'em ups and like puts the camera behind you and makes it this amazing other thing, which no one does. I mean, like it's just interesting how that works. And Mario 3D as well, Super Mario 64 or whatever. That people credit that with like revolutionizing 3D and stuff too, and like really setting the ground rules for how 3D games work. Because like if you look at Crash Bandicoot, that's kind of like a mix between 2D and 3D.
Yeah,
you're on this like you're on this path and stuff. So it's like they tried, they gave it a good shot, but like they didn't quite understand.
I love that limiting though.
Oh, I liked it too. I love the course aspect. Like, dude, I love Star Fox. Of course, I love running down a straight line. It's my jam. Good luck. I need to get that sample for my show as well.
Good luck sample.
It's going. I'm putting it at the end of my theme song.
I'm going to keep a list of like samples. I've got samples on my phone.
Anyway, the point I wanted to make. Sorry, this is a whole tangent. I had a point to make about. Does anyone watch the PBS Idea Game Show? It's like conceptualizing video games and stuff kind of thing. Like it gives you like gameplay elements. They talk about different things all the time. So it's like the one that I watched last was like, Let's Plays illegal technically? Like, are they technically copyright infringement and stuff? And then like the next week was like the science of how Pac-Man's ghosts work and stuff like that. For viewers, we're trying to wrap it up. Oh no!
It's the banjo wee.
Wee! Okay.
It's calm down.
Yep.
My favorite. The Gobi groan.
That's great. Is that vibrating every time you do that? Because I thought I was getting texts. Hey, did I send you that song with that sample in it?
No.
That Sydney DJ, he's like sampled in Navi and like Yoshi's like clomps into like all of his like all these electro songs. Go like Google Wave Racer SoundCloud. It is fantastic.
Yeah.
Like it's sort of contemporary electro. If you're into that sort of music already, it's like got a bit of dub in it, I guess, kind of thing. Like it's just contemporary sort of EDM stuff or like electro stuff. But it's got all this N64 samples in it, and my nostalgia goes off when I hear it because like the chorus is like Navi's "Hey," or it'll be like "Into the Bridge." Will have that gomp from like
destroys nostalgia.
Yeah, like you hear it and you're like, what? Because I heard it on Triple J the first time. Like I heard it on our like trendy radio. So like it blew me away. I was just like, I was like,
stop the car.
Yeah, stop in the middle of the road. I'm like, everyone stop. I think Navi's in this song. Hey, we got some more comments rolling on in from ages ago. I think our update's slow. I think that's the only reason our chat's not working. I think we've got like a 6-minute delay on when we actually get the comments delivered to us. So, I mean, you might get to us quicker if you tweet us or whatever, but I'm going to stop talking about that because whatever.
Was the Gobel so True Honest says Monster Hunter Tri has some great environments as well. I love the swamp area with the Gobel. The thing freaked me out. We spoke about this. Is the Gobel the anglerfish?
Yeah, the Gobel is the mix between the anglerfish and the pufferfish and like a toad kind of thing.
We both share the same feeling that was freaky.
It sucks. It sucks. I love the feeling. I agree with you on the atmosphere of 3 was amazing, but I played it on 3DS, so my controls weren't great for underwater stuff. You know, I managed. I could still hunt everything, but I like didn't fight that stuff as much because it was like harder to do
underwater.
Like I love the tundra because it doesn't have water segments and stuff, and like that made the Lagoombi my favorite hunt, the giant rabbit thing. And I made full armor and weapons out of him. That game's amazing. Like Monster Hunter 3 and Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate are great games. Like they're so fun, but as soon as I saw the trailer for 4, it wrecked it for me because it was like, I can just tap walls and I can go up them and stuff. But yeah, what 3 did was actually give me a sense of terror. Like when I was getting chased around by the Lagiacrus, it was the worst. When like the Plesioth was coming at me and fucking like underwater, the Plesioth sucks. Like I hate that guy. Gobel is a terrifying creature to fight. Is there a Lagiacrus fight in the swamp as well? Because that sucked. I feel like there's another big swamp creature, underwater creature that... No, it was the... It's the dude with the big puffy neck. The big yellow puffy neck. It's like the second dude you fight after the Kurapeko.
Can't remember.
Whatever, that dude. The big puffy neck dude that's all spongy and gross. That dude sucks. Underwater fights. I mean, I loved it.
I played on Wave.
I mean, that would be so much... And in HD, that'd be amazing. That would look so cool and be fucking awesome. I like that, though. Like, I mean, I liked it. I just hated the mechanics of fighting underwater, I guess. And just feeling vulnerable. Like, it was scary. Yeah. And, like, the Cedius fight, like the first Elder Dragon fight you do, underneath the actual town in those ruins, that is scary as fuck. Like... I can't tell you the panic attacks I was having when I did that fight. Like, I was just like, you like swimming through and just hoping you don't see anything and stuff. Anyway,
I love Monster Hunter. Keep swimming down and down to the caves deeper and deeper.
Yeah, and you have to like, what do you have to do? You have to break his beard or something before he gets to a certain place. Because I didn't know that at first. Like, I was just trying not to touch him. I was just following him. I was like, he's gross.
Right beneath the town and then just bursts up so it and breaks it all.
Is that what happens?
Pretty sure.
I don't think I even had that cinematic. I think it just cancels for the 3DS version, maybe.
Really?
Maybe they might have put more cinematics in the Wii version. I could totally see that
because it would have had more HD cinematics on the Wii version.
Yeah, like I had cinematics of like you'd see like those sort of cross sections of the life of the the monster when you show up. They're basically dinosaurs. I don't know. Yeah, like I love that in Monster Hunter 4 your character shows up in the movies now. I love that it shows your character in your army and it sort of like characterizes you and gives you that personality. It like makes it so much more engaging. Because in 3 it was just like, this is what it's like when it's hunting or something. You never really saw yourself. I don't know. That's just a nice little tidbit.
Stored in its own habitat that you're about to disrupt and murder it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you like feel bad, and you're like, oh man, these jaggies are just the predators keeping corpses down in the ecosystem so that there isn't just rot everywhere. And I'm going to wear him as a hat. I'm going to make shoes of you. I would say that so much when I was doing multiplayer with Tez and Bodhi. I just always talking about what you're gonna make, and they just be like, don't talk. We're playing. No, like that's why I didn't like playing with those guys. It sucks. It's just like I just felt like a bit marginalized and stuff because they were very like into it and they'd look up stats of the weapons and stuff. And I was
doing that sort of stuff.
I was very much like I just want to see where I go. I want to see what I get. And they're like, no, I'm aiming at the best of the best. Like
gotta get like 6
IVs. 6 IVs. I got 6 IV double blades. Oh my gosh. 6 IV switch axe. Yo. I don't know. Like I'm not saying that it's anything. It's nothing
a different way to play.
Exactly. It's like those two got to play together, and like that was great for them. And like I had fun when I was playing with them, but like I'd get in trouble if I carved a tail at the wrong time. Like they'd be like, "Why are you doing that? You got to be doing more damage." And just like, I'll be there in like 2 seconds. I'm just cutting this tail. It's not like I'm doing anything. You guys are fucking commanding this whole party.
I'm picking up that wyvern too.
Yeah. Wait, what are you doing? I don't know. It just like it felt like that to me, and I didn't really want to play.
Why are you facing the cliff? Why are you just standing there facing up?
That's like multiplayer for us right now. Because I'm just depressed. I just like put away my double blades and crouch in a corner, or like put on the lament emote, and I'm just crying on the ground. That is amazing. I love the new chat because that's gonna have. Like, I'll be able to type in that now. I'm just gonna be like, screw you guys.
No, I will not do whatever you're saying.
Dude, we love Monster Hunter, so the fact that we read the Monster Hunter comment first is sort of why we got carried away there. Xenoblade on Wii had an awesome looking environment. Areas took place on 2 sleeping giants. Whoa, really? I don't know the story of Xenoblade. Yeah. I'm just excited to get into it on the Wii U. But that sounds dope. I could play with a Wii game on my Wii U. I should look for a secondhand copy or something, because that'd be awesome. I picked up Tales of Symphonia 2 on Wii, and it broke my Wii. So, like, that's why I bought a Wii U. Did I ever told that story?
No.
So I bought Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of whatever. I've never been able to get the disc back out. Like, okay, let me just tell you about the story. So it's like it's a Wii game, and I was like super hyped because I had a Wii, and I loved the first one on GameCube. They re-released them both on PS3 and Double Pack, so like I'm thinking that's where I'm gonna end up playing them now. But yeah, I was super hyped. I was like pre-owned. I was like, you never see Tales of Symphonia in stores. Like, I have to buy this. Like, that was the first time I bought Tales of Symphonia on GameCube before it was stolen. That's a whole other story. We had a friend in high school who stole Tales of Symphonia from me because it's such a good game. And then they were like, no, I totally gave it back to you. And they didn't. And like, well, why don't I have Tales of Symphonia? I would have my favorite game of all time, don't you think? Fucking assholes. I hope they don't watch this. Because they're going to like stand up for themselves. They won't. Tales of Symphonia 2, though, Dawn of whatever. I forget what it's called. But I bought it. I was super excited. Put it in my machine. Didn't work. I took it out, I put it back, it loaded up, for shoresies, and then it crashed into a million pieces. And just like I couldn't eject the CDs, I couldn't sync controllers to it, I couldn't it wasn't reading memory cards anymore or something. Like, I don't know, like it just wasn't working. It just stopped working pretty much. It was very strange. It was very disheartening because I just picked up this game and I was like, oh my god! And then it was like,
tried it in your Wii U?
No, I'm not putting those discs. I can't get the first disc back out. It's 2 discs or something, and I can't get the first one on my Wii anymore. I don't even know if I have my Wii anymore. It could be at a tip as a broken Wii with one of the best games of all time sitting in it. I don't think that's true. I think it is literally in that basket over there. Now I'm super hype on Xenoblade. Like, it looks cool. I like the look of it, and I like the idea. Especially now, 2 sleeping giants. That sounds sick. Like, that's a plot line that I would be very, very interested in.
We're hitting on 2 hours. Should we?
Where is the timer?
I think we started at like 8:30, didn't we?
Yeah, we started exactly 8:30. We were on time today, dude. 2 hours is about how long I want to end. How long I want to aim for anyway. I know we sort of say an hour, but that's sort of like because it's easier to fill out, I guess.
We've had our chat time.
Oh man, I didn't even get to say the cool theory that that game show told me about. I'll just drop it for you now, and you can have a think about it. Five Nights at Freddy's is the new Pac-Man.
I've never played it. I've never seen it.
It's true. Think about it. Well, okay. Do you want me to explain it quickly?
I've never actually played. I haven't seen any playthroughs.
Oh, there's tweets too. Gosh, I got so many places to look for. By the way, congrats on doing an awesome job as a character in Duck's Dungeon, Arby. Yeah, we were talking about that before. Big shout outs to Sergeant King Eye again. Yeah, we did really well. I didn't want to spoil it for Kieran, but I mean, it's not much spoilers. We did good. And there's like these really it's great. It's such a fun ride. Royal Ludroth is the correct answer at True and Honest. Thank you for tweeting that at us. So I was looking in the wrong place. Nick Waters, thank you for favoriting that tweet. Great. I think that's the monster you were thinking of. Haha. Yeah, it is. The Royal Ludroth and then the poison Royal Ludroth. He comes back and he vomits poison on you.
Oh, I know the one now.
Yeah,
the name's got me. Yeah.
He's so gross.
Thirsty.
and you break those neck sacs and you can see inside him kind of and just like... It's like when you break the Kurapeka's beak. That is the most disgusting moment in any game ever, where you see his beak like shatter off, and then like he's just got this like gnarled, nubby, toothy beak, and
it's like at that point you've got to kill it. It's like
it's like I'm gonna put you out of some misery right now. The first thing we ever fought as a group was a Kurapeko, and I took everyone in there with their leather armor and no gear, and it was like, and they were not ready. Like it was because I was all excited about multiplayer, and we'd bought it all together, and so we went into the Kurapeko fight. I was like, yeah, we're going to do it. The Kurapeko's easy. It'll be great. And it was a multiplayer Kurapeko. I was the only one with any gear on, and everyone else was in leather armor with steel weapons, like bone weapons and shit. Just like, I don't know how to play. And this Kurapeko just kept killing everyone. Yeah, it was just... And then it would like vomit sparks and fire on us and stuff. Ugh, I hate Kurapekos. Have you seen the demo fight from Pro Jared that I posted at all? It's like the new Kurapeko.
Really?
Yeah, but it's like an old monster. And he's got this like gooey tail that like stretches out. It's fucking gross. He looks way worse. He's got gooey bits, and that's like a key to making me not like a monster or love a monster. The Giganox is my favorite. It was my favorite monster after the Lagoon Bee, but it was my favorite like threatening monster. It was that giant leech dragon that lived in the tundra.
I think I know.
And like crawled along the roofs and like laid eggs and shit.
Oh yeah,
it was awesome. I made double blades out of it, and they're like called poison wings. It's so cool.
I'm just gonna jog my memory of what it looks like though, but I do remember. It laid eggs, didn't it? You said that.
Yeah, it lays like mounds of like shit, and then they like and the little like leechy things come out of the mound of crab. It's amazing. It's my favorite fight. I love it. Oh no, it's not my favorite. Lagoon Bee fight's my favorite fight. Was that Banjo? Huh?
No, it was actually just a text message.
Okay, I thought you had Banjo.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah, man. Can I show the? Can I show the people at home? He has two. He has a butt mouth and a mouth mouth. That was the other funny bit.
Butt mouth and mouth mouth.
Well, when he roars, the roar
fake
waves
butts.
come out of hashtag fake butts. It is a hashtag fake butt because it's a mouth. This is what he looks like. He looks like this back and front. I don't know if that's really. We haven't worked out if this is a good way to show this.
He's got a butt mouth and a mouth mouth.
If you can sort of see that though, and you probably know what he looks like if you played Monster Hunter 3. He basically is like the same frontwards as he is backwards. And he's just this like weird leech dragon. He's great. And he does this, he stretches and it's gross and he poops out eggs and he like vomits poison all the time. I love him.
Yeah.
I got poison proof armor. That's why I got into fighting him because like he couldn't poison me, and that's like his main thing. Is like if you're poisoned, you're just gonna like he's gonna stall you out basically. Anyway, blah blah blah. Five Nights at Freddy's resembles Pac-Man to me. And like it was after I watched this Idea Channel thing that just talked about the movement of ghosts and how the ghosts worked, and then I worked out that all the animatronics in Five Nights at Freddy's sort of like follow the same kind of rules of like behaving differently and causing different feelings of stress in different ways, and like and learning their patterns being the key to playing that game. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there because he didn't go over it in the video or anything when he was talking about it, but it like clicked with me, and I wanted to put that theory out to everyone else. And have a lovely, week. I don't know that I can be here next week.
Doesn't matter.
I've got to be at a place all day.
Might be on hiatus next.
Well, yeah, we might be taking next week off. So that's. Maybe we can move the day. No, maybe. We're just gonna take a week off and we'll come back super fresh.
With lists.
I had a list.
I didn't have a list.
You didn't even read my list. I posted a list too. I gave you a list. I asked for an opinion about it. Oh. Why is Kieran and Avi fighting? Shut up, Billy. Billy's our adopted Retroverse orphan. He lives in the studio. He does all our tweets, actually.
Yeah.
Billy the Retroverse orphan.
He lives in an esky.
Yeah, we have an esky. No one's gonna know what that is.
Cooler box.
Yeah, cooler chili box. Question of the day: what do you call an esky in your land?
Yeah, we call them eskies.
They're like a cooler, I guess. You know,
lunchbox.
Lunch. Bit different. It's that shit you use to keep things cold. Thank you for joining us. We will be back probably about 2 weeks for this again. Other than that, shout outs to everyone that's had a shout out in the show. Shout outs to True and Honest, Butimus, Dezaran, Nick Waters, who also has engaged on the Twitter a little bit. I don't know if he's shown up at all.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
No, but thanks so much for showing up. Yeah, a couple of last comments from JD McFly at the True and Honest. Sorry. He says, yeah, Giganox, that thing was weird. Never used double blades, always stuck with the greatsword. That's great.
It's cool how people have their own things.
That's what we love about it, right? Like, that's what makes it so compelling and so fun to do multiplayer with people, because like everyone has their own niches and you get to be your own expert. You get to be like, no, I'm the double blade guy. Like, you don't tell me how to fucking play double blades. There's not much overlapping. Yeah, exactly. No one. I've never met anyone that plays the same thing. That's so.
Pez, he's greatsword.
Pez plays greatsword. That's it. So that's the first time I've ever met someone that plays something the same as someone else.
What does Bodhi play?
Bodhi plays longsword. So the giant katanas, the big Sephiroth swords, double blades, because I can't handle standing still. Switch axe is a big power hitter. That's actually interesting because me and Bodhi have a lot of movement, and you and Pez have a lot of power. That could be a really nice hunting party. I play a little bit of small bowgun, light bowgun on the side, heavy bowgun when I'm just mucking around.
I like gun lance too, though.
Gun lance is awesome. Wyvern fire, dude.
And lance.
Wyvern fire. Yeah, lance is fun. Lance is just lance has the best defense in the game.
I don't like bow. I don't like any of the ranged weapons.
I like the small bowgun for like being serious, because like having all those different shot types makes it a much more dynamic fight a bit if you've got a friend. Like, I don't like playing small bowgun by myself, because you just have to play like the dodge game all the time, and there's no moments of just like furious bashing. But like if you're supporting someone with range, it's like super fun. I love that this is our outro. Back to Monster Hunter. When it comes out, I want to start hosting community hunts and stuff. Awesome. If the lag's good between continents, judging by how the lag's been working and the fact that I've done it in Monster Hunter 3 a little bit and it worked all right. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. And if that plan never works out and we all just have a glitchy first fight and then we never do it again, so be it. But I do want to make that a bit more of a community aspect, because I know that people are going to be playing it. I know people have DSs and it's going to be like a thing. And yeah, I kind of wanted to, and that idea that we had about doing competitive hunts, where we actually make teams and then we we kind of like speed run against each other or like race against each other to take out monsters in certain situations. If enough people in the community are playing, that would be so fun.
And then everyone has their own time sort of thing. You just upload it.
Yeah. Well, like in doubles, I think doubles is a good way to go about it, because it's a bit less taxing than getting 4 people together, and it's just like you usually have one person that you're playing with anyway. But yeah, so anyway, that's just an idea for later. I'm gonna post about it when it actually comes out, and we're all deep within Monster Hunter. Anyway, shit. Goodbye again. Thank you for watching again. Shout outs to Butimus, True and Honest, Dezaran, Nick Waters from Fall Damage, and Andrew Ahmet. You are in the channel. Oh, you're Butimus. I'm a dingle. I'm a dingle dangle. I was saying that in stream the other day, and this dude called Loch Ness was getting kind of like upset at me. Every time I said it, he'd just be like, dingle dangle.
What are you saying, man?
Yeah, what? And I started saying it just because it was like he kept reacting to it. It was super funny. I'd be like, dingle dangle wang monsters and stuff, and he's just like, woo.
I'm ultimately offended.
Is that? Who else was in that stream? Brostry was there. Dark was there. Whatever. That's goodbye. Enjoy your evening or morning or whatever it may be. We will speak to you in a week. 2 weeks. 2 weeks, sorry. And we'll have videos coming out till then. Please come tweet at us, come talk to us. We'll probably, I'm probably going to be streaming today a bit because I like to do that after we do this because I'm sort of in the mood to like chat. So if you go find RetroCast Show on Twitch and follow it, if I go online, you'll see it there. Great. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Love you all. Spirit fingers. Trying to sign off and do spirit fingers.